import and citrus export. In other national news, the husband of South African music icon Yvonne Chaka Chaka has appeared in the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court at Palm Ridge, facing 102 charges linked to alleged tax non-compliance. Now, medical practitioner Dr. Mandlalele Tiny Minga, aged 73, is accused of failing to submit income tax returns between 2007 and 2022, as well as VAT returns from 2009 to 2023, despite legal obligations. Now, prosecutors allege the conduct was unlawful and, in some instances, willful. The matter has been postponed to the 6th of May for further proceedings. In your international news making headlines, Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has appealed to U.S. President Donald Trump to intervene and stop the Iran conflict, warning of severe global consequences. Now, speaking in Cairo, Sisi said only the U.S. could de-escalate tensions, cautioning that oil prices could surge beyond $200 a barrel. Now, he also raised concerns about disruptions to fertilizer supplies, which could drive up food prices worldwide. While healthier nations may absorb the shock, he warned that developing economies could face significant strain and also instability if the conflict continues. In other news, Cuba is set to receive a major oil shipment from Russia, and that's to ease severe fuel shortages that have triggered power cuts across the island. Now, the delivery, carrying about 730,000 barrels of crude, has been permitted by the United States on humanitarian grounds despite ongoing sanctions. Donald Trump said the move was necessary to support civilians, even as Washington maintains pressure on Havana. Now, the shipment is expected to provide temporary relief as the country grapples with a deepening energy crisis. And let's close off your first bit of news by bringing it all the way back home, where on the slopes of the Simonsberg in Stellenbosch, Vier at Rimhoogte Wine Estate is blazing a proud trail on the global culinary stage. And for the third year running, the fire-led restaurant has secured a place among the world's 101 best steak restaurants, climbing to number 52, the highest ranking ever achieved by an African establishment. Johannesburg's The Blockman also featured at number 98. Now, founded by chef, owner and friend of the show, Sean Scrooby, a former safari guide with no formal training, Vier celebrates cooking in its purest form, over open flames. Judged by international exports, the honor recognizes precision, flavor and experience. Vier was also awarded a coveted 2-star rating at the recent Eat Out Awards, a remarkable achievement fueled by passion and, of course, fueled by fire. Well, congratulations again to Sean and the team for that incredible award. In fact, awards, plural. That is where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now to get your first bit of sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And let's keep that award-winning energy going right now as we dive into all things sport. Now, starting off with cricket, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi smashed the blistering 52 of 17 balls as the Rajasthan Royals cruised to an 8-wicket win over the Chennai Super Kings in Guwahati. Now, the 15-year-old's explosive knock sealed a comfortable chase of 128 after Nandre Berger and Geoffrey Archer led a disciplined bowling effort to restrict the Chennai Super Kings to 127 runs. Well, from cricket to rugby news, and SA Rugby has appointed Joe Lewis as performance analyst, and that's to the Springbok coaching staff ahead of the 2026 season. Now, the former England analyst brings vast international experience as the world champions prepare for a demanding schedule, including the Nations Championship, rugby's greatest rivalry, as well as building towards the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Well, next on the list, we move to athletics action, and Albert Korir has been banned for 5 years after testing positive for a banned substance, erythropoietin. Now, the Athletics Integrity Unit confirmed this, and the 2021 New York Marathon winner admitted the offence, earning a reduced sanction, with the ban running until 2031, and adding to ongoing doping concerns in Kenyan distance running. Well, back to rugby and bringing it locally once again, and the NWU Eagles produced a remarkable comeback, and that was from 39-20 down at half-time to beat the UCT Ike Tigers 56-53 and secure a home semi-final, while the UP Tucks stayed top of the log with a 51-22 win over UJ. And Marty's advanced to the semi-finals, relegating CUT with an impressive 45-23 victory. Well, that's a first look at sport. We'll be back in the next hour. But for now, the weather's up next, and you need to know what to wear. So, Carissa's got the latest.
Well, thank you so much, Ryle. It's just gone into your time for the weather. Let's see how we can prepare you for the rest of the day. Getting started now in Polokwane, your day starts with partly cloudy skies. Taking a look at your temperatures, well, they started a set 17, rising to a warmer 30 degrees today. Going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s as the week does develop. Heading into Klerksdorp next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Now, temperatures do start at 15 degrees, but don't worry, it rises to a high of 28. You are in for a sun-filled week with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees. Let's see what's happening in Pretoria today. Well, it's mostly sunny skies that are expected too, with a 25% chance of rain along the way. Now, your temperatures range between 17 and 28 degrees. And in the coming days, expect partly cloudy or sunny conditions rather, with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. Out in Johannesburg, you'll start your Tuesday with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures begin at a low of 14, but peak at 25. And the days ahead, expect mostly sunny skies with temperatures ranging between a low of 12 and a high of 26. Well, let's see if summer is still the order of the day in Mbombela. Well, you can expect sunny skies once again with rain chance at 25%. Big partly cloudy conditions with rain forecast. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect partly cloudy skies. Now, your temperatures climb from a low of 15, but then rises to 29 as your high. And looking ahead, sunny conditions continue with highs nearing 29 degrees. On the coastline now, out in Richards Bay, a mild and partly cloudy day awaits. Now, temperatures range from a warm 22 to a coming in the upper 20s. Let's see what's going down in Durban. While cloud patches linger as the day begins, temperatures start from a warm 22 and then climb to an inviting 28. Looking ahead, it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate your week with temperatures in the upper 20s. And then we move to Mthatha next, where cloudy skies that start your day before clearing a bit later. Temperatures rise from 18 to a pleasant 29 degrees. In the coming days, partly cloudy conditions do continue with a 60% chance of rain as soon as the weekend comes around. Out in Cradock on this Tuesday, expect mostly sunny skies with some rain forecast at a 20% chance. Temperatures move from a cool 17 to a hot 32 degrees. Now, you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecast averaging around 40%. Well, out in GQ Abeja, you're in for a cloud-filled day with wind traveling at 29 kilometers per hour, this time from the east. Temperatures do climb from 19 to a warmer 27 degrees. Now, it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. From GQ to Gorgeous George, we move into a space that you can expect mostly sunny skies with gentle southeasterly winds. Temperatures will rise from a cool 16 to a comfortable 28, and looking at the week ahead, you can expect an increase in cloud cover as the week progresses. In Cape Town, you'll start your Tuesday with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will range from 15 to 22. Now, in the days ahead, conditions remain similar, but tomorrow do expect some strong winds. And then moving further inland into Sutherland, sunny conditions is what you can expect, with moderate wind from the northwest. And looking at your temperatures, it climbs from 13 to a nice warm 30 degrees. And looking ahead, you can expect clouds to build up with rain chance from Thursday. Well, Kimberly, you're up next, where a partly cloudy day is on the cards today. Temperatures will range between a warm 17 to a hot 32 degrees. In the coming days, a mix of sun and cloud continues, with temperatures happening in the mid-30s. And then finally, we're out in Uppington, where mostly sunny skies are expected in your region. Temperatures start with a warm 21, but climb to a scorcher. 36 degrees is your high. And looking ahead, sunny conditions persist with temperatures in the mid-30s. That weather report brings us into our sunrise view of the hour. I will say the week started showing off KZN, and on this Tuesday, it is no different, because Margaret Kenville out in Durban decided that this needed to be added to the list as well in terms of the beautiful morning views that we get to enjoy today. And at just 14 after 6 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, Margaret, you knew exactly what we needed, and we thank you for that. 28 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. Let's see, we're going to stick around. Look forward to seeing what this morning looks like through your eyes.
Good. My life together. And voice notes, it's 0630369649. It's the girl behind me. Zan, how's life going?
Oh, she can't even say life together, but you know what? There are moments where I feel like it's and we are getting, it's going to be celebrations, and you take a short break and let me go get my life together. Stick around. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show indeed, right here on S3. And it's always so good to be with you. Thank you for waking up and deciding to choose us, especially on a Tuesday. And my friend, you know what? Sometimes you just got to choose to have your life together.
100%. Before the ad break, Zan was telling us how she chooses to have her life together. I love that you laugh every single time I say that. We've been talking about small changes that can make a big difference. And sometimes it's not even the big wins. It's those tiny little moments where you suddenly feel like, you know what? Okay, I've got my life together.
Yes.
When was that moment for you?
Oh, I always feel like I've got my life together when I eat a meal in a day.
Just one meal.
You know, 1.5 is even good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just go the whole day and I don't eat.
The standard is not high here.
It's not. Or when I get more than 4 hours of sleep, I've got my life together, Sana.
And look, if you watched her stories over the weekend, this girl definitely didn't get 4 hours from Friday to Sunday.
Yes.
Somebody else who also has her life together from my point of view, it's my girl Carissa in Cape Town. My lovely, tell me, when is the moment you said, I've got my life together?
First and foremost, thank you, Chan, for saying that. I love the fact that it looks like all things are good. I try to lead my life with grace, but sometimes it does get a little bit chaotic. Time management is still something I'm trying to get on top of. So when I'm on time to something, not even on time, when I'm early to something, then I definitely feel like, you know what, I got this. But I think first and foremost, in the mornings, it's making my bed. Once I do that, I feel like the day is ready for me to tackle it. And I think it's going to be a 10 out of 10 type of day. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And Carissa, can I please tell you, as somebody who watches you and your career and everything, you are one of the people where I'm like, she's definitely got her life together. 5 days a week of radio and television. Never. I'm sorry, I've never seen such in my life. I can't believe it.
We aspire to have your punctuality, let me tell you.
Like,
I felt like last night I officially had my life together because you know when you go onto WhatsApp and you go to unread?
Okay.
I currently have 217 unread messages.
Wow.
Last night I got through 30 of them and replied.
Wow. 30 out of 270.
It brought the number down. That's what that counts.
Great. I'm so proud of you, Chanley. Well done. I don't know. I think we can do a little bit better, Chan. Please, I'm begging you. But I do know as well that just in terms of us as people, I want to quickly ask, actually, especially there in Cape Town, my beautiful Carissa, as a set, as a team, when does it feel like you've got your life together? Because I can tell you, for us, it feels like we've got our life together when we're ready for the show, at least 10 minutes before, okay? When everybody's standing, everybody's mic'd, and we're ready to go live 10 minutes before 6. That's when it feels like we've got our lives together as a family. What about you there in Cape Town, my Carissa?
I mean, we're 30 minutes into the show. Do we even have it together? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I feel like in Cape Town, we've got it down. And it always makes me happy when I see the live director come down beforehand. So Lucian or Lena just coming to say hello, greeting the people, and letting us know that we're about to have a great show. Then we know, you know what, the ship is being steered in the right direction and everything is going to go well. And even when it doesn't, we know that we're still going to be okay because we all know exactly what we're doing. All right. So I'm hoping that Joburg has the same energy. What goes down on your side?
On the side, it is all love. And look, as you said, it's all hands on deck. And that is why we bring you guys a feel-good breakfast show every single morning because of the team. And because even though we think we don't have our life together, look, we're at a 9 out of 10. And that's what we can take into this day, is that we've got 9 things out of 10.
9?
Good. Yes. The only thing missing is that we haven't drank any water today, my sister.
All right. Perfect. Absolutely love that. Chan can keep on faking it until we make it. I am for it. Right about now, though, a man who does not fake it because he's just making it, honey. Everybody, it is the king of today's show. Raul, my darling, talk to us. What's happening on the show?
Firstly, I'm just blown away by the fact that our women are just absolute slayers. You all have got your lives together. Let me tell you, the amount of challenges, the amount of everything that you slay away every day, we are proud of you. We are inspired by you all. And another inspiration is coming through right now in the finest form. And it's everything from the magic of the circus to the magic created in the kitchen. This morning, we're going to be joined by South African-born chef and culinary storyteller, Warren Mendez. Now, after training at Le Cordon Bleu and building an impressive global career as a food stylist and recipe developer, Warren has come full circle, returning home to South Africa to celebrate the flavors that shaped him. Now, he is the host of the vibrant new show, and it's a series called Food Trail South Africa, premiering on the April 26th alongside a companion cookbook that recently took home Best Celebrity Cookbook at the 2025 Gourmet Awards. So I think officially we need this big feel-good welcome.
Thank you.
All 1,000 people in the studio going crazy.
I know, they're going nuts.
Brother, how you doing, man?
Good. It's good to be here. Good to be back.
Good to be back home.
Yeah, it is.
And what an incredible opportunity, man. Let's talk about this journey from, am I pronouncing it correct? Le Cordon Bleu. Is that
Perfect pronunciation. It's like
Thank
you've
you
lived in France your whole life.
all the way back to food styling. This has been an incredible journey for you. When did you get back to South Africa, man?
Look, I've had the luxury of coming back to South Africa quite often. I moved there when I was 13, and I've got to stay in touch with the country. But we started the series about 4 years ago, just after COVID.
Yeah.
And we filmed season 1, and we actually yesterday just wrapped season 4 already of the show.
Congrats,
and
man.
so I get to come back and have my flavors and get my fix, which is incredible.
And it's something I definitely want to talk about, man, because you've cooked, you've traveled the world, and you kind of described this film almost like a full 360, full circle moment for you. What was the experience like, obviously, returning to it? Now that you're in season 4, obviously, this is maybe familiar for you, but exciting to know that South Africans are getting a piece of this one.
Yeah. Well, especially in season 1 of the show, which is so beautiful that's coming to air here, it was all about rediscovering flavors that were kind of maybe hidden in the back. You know, I was
dormant there,
yeah, I was 13 when I left, so a lot of things were familiar, and the idea of the show was basically coming back, rediscovering the food, and kind of learning about the flavors of this country.
The sauce.
Which then, after doing that series, you realize this country has some of the most epic food in the world.
Yeah, man.
And you take it for granted, I think, sometimes when you're here, but like leaving and coming back, you see, wow, there's some big punchy stuff.
And excuse my ignorance, but like, I know we have epic food and we have so many different cultures. Are you like kind of blending that all together? Are you touching on Cape Malay? Are you hitting like isiXhosa culture, Zulu? Are you incorporating that as well?
Everything. So, so the beauty of the show is that we go around the country. So it's not just in one area. It's basically one episode per section of South Africa. But what we quickly realize is that South Africa is so massive and there's so much flavor and culture and everything that even season 1 wasn't good enough. So we've now gone to 4, and I'm sure it'll be season 100 one day because we haven't even touched the surface of
and it must be incredible for you, obviously coming from South Africa and me being South African myself.
Yeah.
I mean, we are so blessed with the amount of options and the culture in food. But I don't think we ever get to consume and experience it all. So you must be learning so much through the process as well, right?
Yeah, 100%. And even some of the crew members on the show are South African. And they even, like, on this journey around the country, they're going, wow, like, oh, this country's awesome. We have all these things we haven't tasted, or, you know, and because you're doing the different cultures, as you said, you know, Cape Malay, we've spent time in KwaZulu-Natal where we're going to Zulu villages and eating things I've never even known about before, but it can still get your mind blown. So
I love that, man. That's going to be exciting. You know, like, anybody that's South Africa knows that you can just travel the world, but yet you come back home and there's just something absolutely special about it, especially our food. So it's not just the show, it's kind of like trailing along with a cookbook, and you're literally calling it Food Trail South Africa.
Yeah.
This is exciting, man, because I'd imagine you're incorporating a lot of these discoveries into the cookbook. Yeah. Is that the case?
The cookbook is almost a journey of the show. And so series 1, you know, all those recipes are in the book. And so it was kind of the trail. And we stupidly, with me, I decided, let's bring the photographer with as well and shoot a cookbook at the same time as filming a TV show.
Challenge accepted.
Which meant I got about 2 hours sleep every night. But it was basically, you know, we've had these incredible experiences and then put them into the book. So there's a lot of travel and stories and about people's faces. And so even on the show, it really isn't a show about me at all. It's about all the South African faces we get to meet and the places we get to be at. I'm just the tour guide. I'm just the guy being like, oh, look at this, look at that. And the same things with the book. I take recipes from, you know, experienced South Africans and then turn them into something a home cook can do.
Oh, this is exciting stuff, man. And I would also like to think that there's many people that have never really dived into South African cuisine, don't really know the flavors and the cultures. For those that are probably going to watch the show and go, hey, I need to get involved in that. Or for anybody that wants to dive into South African flavor for the first time, with the amount of cookbooks that you've now brought out, which one would you say is probably that, like, gateway to the real magic of our nuances when it comes to South African flavor?
Yeah, I would say it's always bobotie.
Ooh!
And that's why it's the first recipe in the book.
Really? Okay.
And it's intentional because for me, that is I mean, I love it. It's my absolute favorite. But it's something that sums up South African food so well. You know, it's like almost South Africa's cottage pie or shepherd's pie, but then you've got punchy Cape Malay flavors, you know, a bunch of Indian spices, you know, chutney on the side, relish, and it just is this feast. And when I've given it to people from overseas, they eat this and they think it looks strange, and they eat it and like, what is happening to my mouth? Like, there's so much flavor.
Dude, another thing is the best part about your job is that you get to literally share incredible, delicious experiences.
Didn't I say I need to be there and there?
Yeah. At this time of the morning on your Feel Good Breakfast show, that's already a win, and we can't wait to see you in the kitchen. But Mzansi, before we do that and let Warren go, you could stand a chance to win your very own copy of this cookbook. It's Food Trail South Africa, and to enter, all you got to do is simply head over to the Expresso Instagram page and tell us the following, right? Which South African town or city served your most unforgettable meal? That's the question, and of course, we want to know the answer. So come through. The cookbook features every recipe from the new series, from Durban-style bunny chow to the signature chocolate milk tart. Ooh, Warren. Okay, let's see this. But listen, Warren is staying with us. He's going to be cooking up a Joburg-inspired tempura recipe right after the break. So bring those bellies because they're about to get filled. Brother, I can't wait, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good family, welcome back. It is, of course, your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. Now, this weekend, it's all about Easter, and of course, the family's coming over. We're having a cute little Easter Sunday lunch, and the truth is that the table has to look as great as the food. So, we have author and chef Mule. She is here to create a bright and cheerful Easter setting using the clean simplicity of white basics and the playful color of Maxwell and Williams sherbet mugs. Let's take a look at this.
There's something special about summer mornings. No alarms, no rush, just the warmth of the sun and a slow start to the day with Maxwell and Williams. Today, we're setting up a light and effortless breakfast table for 2 or 4, depending on how big your family is. The kind of moments that feel beautifully simple, but still meaningful. So we're using the White Basics range for that keen and fresh aesthetics. I've got bowls, plates, mugs, and of course these beautiful jugs that can be used for milk, fresh fruit juice, or anything that suits you for that timeless, crisp, and classic look. And of course, guys, to bring warmth and homeliness into the house, my house smells absolutely amazing. We're pairing it with Epicurious, the range that makes everyday baking feel special. Try it, my kids love waking up to fresh and fluffy flapjacks. So a great tip that I can give you is to make the batter a night before or 30 minutes before to make sure that the air gets into that batter and creates nice and fluffy flapjacks, just like mine. The styling of my table is soft and airy with natural light, fresh berries, a hot cup of coffee, and textures that feel like holiday mornings at home. Because Maxwell and Williams isn't only for big celebrations, it's also for quiet rituals that make summer memorable. One slow morning at a time, piece by piece. Don't forget to visit maxwellandwilliams.co.za to get all of these amazing pieces.
Oh my goodness, did you guys see those beautiful sherbet mugs? You see, my problem is that I live alone, and me alone, I already have about 40 mugs, but it's safe to say I'm about to head to the store and get those sherbet mugs right now, and I'm gonna have a good cup of coffee as soon as I get home. From everyday classics to smile-inducing pops of color, find everything you need for an Easter table that feels fresh, and consider it all, of course, at maxwellandwilliams.co.za. Go out and get those sherbet mugs right now. My girl Carissa in Cape Town, what do you have for us?
Well, let me tell you, Chad, I love that you've got the crockery sorted because we've got the food going down. It's all about Johannesburg. That is a melting pot of cultures. I spent about 4 years there and I miss it every day. And today we're bringing those global flavors right into our kitchen. And we're joined by the incredible Warren Mendes that you heard from a little bit earlier, who's taking a page straight out of his book, Food Trail South Africa. And you still stand a chance to win a copy of that to show us just how we can master the Joburg tempura with sour chili sauce. Chef, it's an honor to share the kitchen with you this morning. Very interesting. We're frying vegetables.
We're frying vegetables. We're not frying Joburg. We're frying vegetables.
Let's just get that
to be
straight.
clear.
Not Joburg, but vegetables. And we've got a variety here. Tender stem broccoli.
Yeah.
Bok choy and jalapeno.
Yeah. And
some people say jalapenos.
Jalapenos, that's not how you say it. But I think however you say it, it's about using some different vegetables. So whatever you've got in the fridge, even some of those things that have left behind, gone a bit limp, use those. But it's about celebrating vegetables as well.
And I love that. We were just having a conversation off air. Growing up, we used to peel vegetables, boil it until there was no nutrients left, throw it on a plate and call it a day. But I love your approach to cooking as well. And somebody that, you know, Matt Preston calls your recipes palaver free. So how do you keep that authentic South African vibe when you do go for your cooking in the simple approach that you do?
Well, I think especially in the series, I'm not trying to pretend that I'm the absolute expert on South African food. But along the journey of the show and the book is I get to meet some incredible chefs and incredible South African cooks, like home cooks even.
Yeah.
And get to experience their food, and then I turned it into something which hopefully a home cook can kind of get a taste of South Africa. And so for me, Joburg is the center which is bustling with flavor because it's kind of drawing from everywhere and the whole of Africa. And so tempura, very Japanese style thing to do, but with a bit of Joburg flavor. So like lots of curry powder.
Yes, tell me what you've got. So
a lot of curry powder, masala, chili powder, and that just then, you know, gives this flour an instant boost.
And that's just all-purpose flour.
Self-raising.
Self-raising flour.
We want self-raising because we want, you know, this to explode with crunchiness. Then we just go in with an egg white.
Okay.
Whenever you're frying and you want something to be crunchy, you can't have the yolk. So the yolk will basically make it go really like, almost like a cakey. But you want this to be crunchy, so we don't want that at all.
And lightweight. And then that's sparkling water.
That's sparkling water, and then make sure it's nice and cold. So this is really cold, and if you don't have cold water, you want to just get like an ice cube and put it in there as well.
Okay.
And that way, it's just going to make sure that it's really nice. Because as soon as if you think about it, cold batter, hot oil, explodes out.
Because it doesn't need to be in the batter for too long either,
No,
because it's
not
not
at all.
like we're cooking it. It's a vegetable. It's already cooked.
Exactly, not at all. But while I'm doing this,
Yes,
I'm going to
tell
get
me.
you to mix together the
I
dipping
absolutely
sauce.
will do that.
And so this is kind of like a sweet and sour dipping
Can I
sauce.
guess?
You actually guess
Soy
each one.
sauce.
Absolutely.
Ooh, no, I don't know what that is.
It's a bit funky, but
It
it's
is a
delicious.
bit funky.
Fish sauce.
Oh, this is fish sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, soy sauce and fish sauce going in.
Brilliant.
And then lemon juice and
Some
sesame
perfect.
oil.
I mean, you should
Sesame
be
oil.
on the side of the bench.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming for your job, Warren. You better watch your bag. Is this salt or sugar?
That is some sugar just to balance everything out. And then that is a chili which we could chop up and add in. But
okay.
I think we've got enough chili in the other one.
So you wouldn't recommend that I... Wait, should I cut it?
I think so. Do you have a knife there?
I'm going to find a knife.
Okay,
Don't
we're
worry.
gonna find a
I know
knife.
this kitchen well. Well,
Well-
let's test. No, not that well.
wrong drawer.
Wrong drawer.
While you're finding the knife, I'm going to go straight into the oil. So you see how it needs to be kind of wet.
Okay.
And that way it'll go extra crisp. And so straight into the hot oil.
Oh,
And
that
you'll-
sizzle.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if there are slightly, like a few lumps.
Okay.
Because the lumps mean crunch. Like, you know, when you have fried chicken, the crunchy bits come
Yeah, I kind of
from
love those parts.
all of those little pockets of flour. And what you'll see is whenever you take them out, go into a wire rack.
Okay.
And so a lot of people, when they're frying something, they'll go onto paper towel.
Yes, yeah.
Paper towel is the enemy of crispiness. Just remember that. Because
I've been doing it wrong my whole life.
because what paper towel does is it just creates like it's like a bath mat or something. It just kind of
Okay.
makes everything steamy.
Yeah.
Whereas a wire rack, soon as
Allows
that,
for the air to...
exactly. You know your
flow.
stuff, don't you?
It's science, man. I'm learning. Listen, am I cutting these chilies right? Because this knife, I'm going to blame the knife.
I didn't correct you. But a lot of these recipes, they should be
gonna
kind of
leave it at
rustic and achievable.
Okay,
so
I like that.
I think you don't question yourself too much.
Pavada free.
Palaver.
Palaver free.
And look, so as soon as they're out, and you can see this guy here, even though it's piping hot, intense crispiness, okay? And then on a wire rack, you're going to leave it there. There's going to be airflow around it, and it's
Right.
going to be able to remain crispy. So you
Now,
don't have
Chef,
to have
with
too
these
much
veggies,
drama.
you don't even boil them beforehand.
Absolutely not.
You
no.
just go straight in with
Straight
the fry.
in. But you wouldn't use something like potato or pumpkin or that, which
Right.
needs time. Use your veggies, which you could ordinarily eat raw.
Raw.
So, you know, bok choy. You could even use some zucchinis cut very thinly.
yummy.
So anything that you know you probably would be eating raw in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a vegetable, and I love the fact that we've made it so beautiful as well. Bok choy I usually have with maybe an Asian-inspired dish, so it would be steamed or slightly boiled.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
having it fried is going to be a new experience for me.
And when you are doing it, just go down the center.
Yeah.
And that way you're going to expose the beautiful heart as well. And then you want to dip all of those leaves into the batter, because, you know, this batter's got so much flavor in it, you know, and then straight into your oil.
Oh, those leaves are going to be so crispy. I love
The
it.
best veg you're going to have had in a while.
So let's talk a bit more about your book, considering it is award-winning, you know. It won Best Celebrity Cookbook at the Gourmand Awards.
Yep.
So what is your secret ingredient in these stories that really you feel resonates with an international audience?
I think, for me, food is just a window into cultures.
Oh, that's true.
So
That is so
it's
true.
such an easy way, well, not an easy way, but it's just an opening in order to tell stories about
Yeah.
different cultures. And so South Africa has so many beautiful cultures across the country, and you couldn't even name them all. And food, one recipe automatically tells a story. So about Cape Malay, you go into one recipe, it tells a story about how people eat and join.
There's history there.
Exactly. Or, you know, when I've gone into a Zulu village in KZN and I've had hard chicken for the first time with a
Right.
family, and I didn't know what that was at all, but it then tells a story. And so I think I try and take some of those flavors and then put it in an achievable recipe for somewhere at home. So you could be sitting in the corner of Australia or in Canada or whatever, and you make this recipe and you kind of like, okay, South Africa's got some spice. It's
Oh, we got
some
a lot
story.
of spice. We got a lot of story too. I love to see that. I know this is going to be a really tough question, but do you have a favorite South African dish?
I actually do.
You do. Tell me.
And that's what I was saying earlier, it's bobotie.
Okay, why bobotie?
Just because, and I know some people may disagree. For me, there is so much happening in that dish. Maybe you take it for granted if you're here, but there is spice, there's sweet, there's sour, there's salty. The raisins are controversial, but I just say, and I've got raisins in my book, if you don't like your raisins in your bobotie, leave it out. But then it becomes a great base, that mince. You use that mince, I put it in spring rolls or in little curry puffs or in a pie.
Yeah.
And so it's such a versatile kind of base of flavour, and I just think it speaks about South African food so well.
Oh, I love that. I love being South African. It's such a flex to be able to say that. Well, here's some of your food images. That's all right. On screen right now, looking fantastic. So that's a curry. Okay. Is that like a chicken curry?
That's a Cape Malay curry, which I learned how to do with a beautiful lady called Faiza in Burkarp.
Shout out to Faiza.
And she is an epic cook, and she just taught me the principles. And it's funny, when I was then interfering a little bit with her when I was making the curry, and I was about to put like pepper in, and she's like, no, you don't put pepper in my Cape Malay curry. And so it's lovely to figure out those little bits and those moments of what makes a Cape Malay curry different to a curry that I'm used to from Southeast Asia.
Yes, or even
Malaysia.
Durban. Like even within South Africa, there is a difference. All right, Chef, let's try these out.
Beautiful.
Which one are you going to go for?
Look, I'm going to go for some broccoli. I think you want to go for the bok choy.
I'm going to try the bok choy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you have to go kind of crazy in this dipping sauce. So
Okay.
then you're getting a bit of your sweet, salty everything.
Forget a TV bite. Shout out to Veggies for breakfast. Cheers, Chef.
And do a big bite. I mean, there's no point in doing little TV ones.
It was a big enough bite.
You see how that's so super simple sauce thrown together brings it alive again.
Wow. I'm never cooking my veggies the same ever again. This is so delicious. Such a treat to have it as well. And such a treat to have you here too, Chef. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And for showing us the direction to make jalapenos a little bit differently. I love that. And don't forget, Mzansi, that you stand the chance to, of course, win a copy of this wonderful book. It's called Food Trail by, of course, Food Trail South Africa, by Warren Mendes. Now to enter, head to @Expresso Show, the Instagram page, and then just tell us this question. Which South African town or even city served you your most unforgettable meal? And I know you remember it because you can taste it still in your mouth as I said that. Let us know. You can find us @Expresso Show on Instagram. And one of these copies, I'm jealous even, is coming your way. I'm going to go for another bite.
Do it.
Can I double dip?
Absolutely.
Ah, yes.
More on the fryer as well.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh,
Wow, Mzansi, thank you so much for being with us. It's always so lovely, all in the name of making sure that the rest of the day is just absolutely perfect, because we always make sure that the feel-good vibes are what started off for you, and you always know where to tune into right here on S3. Right about now, though, we know that we're gearing up for a very big weekend. It is Easter weekend, and we want you to be safe, South Africa.
So we want to know, have you ever been tempted by a really too good to be true tire deal? Answer, yes. Well, look, there is no shame in the game, because we've all done it. I've done it. And when you know better, you do better. And today, we talk all things tire size so you can be informed. And thanks to Dunlop, they are here to make sure that you are safe before we hit the road this Easter holiday.
Yes. Now, look, Mzansi, there's so much that we have in terms of getting to really understand what it is when we talk about a deal that's too good to be true. So let's get through it together. Stick with us, because we're going to give you 3 scenarios, and it's up to us to decide whether or not to be actually in that specific scenario and decide to go with it or not, okay? And we're here to say, is it a scam or is it not? That is what we're doing. So are you ready, my Chan Chan?
I'm ready. I feel like I'm going to get scammed all the time, but let's try.
Okay, Mzansi, you need to play along with us so we can see where you stand when it comes to the scamming. Hopefully you're not one to be scammed, but let's see. Here we go. Okay, here's the first scenario.
Okay.
I'm a tire woman, and I sell tires. And I tell you, this tire fits every single car. Whether you are driving a bakkie, you are driving a sedan,
yes,
you are driving a Golf, whatever it may be, this tire fits every car, and you don't need to check your size.
Okay, that's a no-brainer. That has to be a scam. Because now if you're saying bakkie, but then you're saying Golf, obviously tires also have different weights. They have to hold the load of the car. Is it not a scam?
Yes, it is a scam. Well done, Chan Chan. That's one in the bag for you. I hope you also said scam, Zansi, because when it comes to tires,
yes,
there is not a one-size-fits-all, Sana. This is not a jacket, okay? It's not a top, okay? This is actually something that could affect the safety of you and your family, which is why, my friend, when you use the wrong tire width or the rim diameter is wrong, you can cause uneven tire wear, and the vehicle handling and grip are compromised. So there you are thinking you're taking a turn and you're fine, you're safe, but then you've got the wrong tire on, and then it is compromised in terms of your safety. So that is why you need to make sure that you have the right tires, and it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Can I do the next scenario for you?
Let's do it.
Let's see if you can get a 1 out of 1 over here. Scenario number 1, feel good family, you over there too. All tires are the same. You just go to the tire shop, you go to Dunlop and go, 1 and go, let's go.
I'm going to have to say it's a scam.
It does sound like a scam,
It's
doesn't
super
it?
scammy.
It's so
okay?
scammy.
It's very, very scammy. And what is it?
It is a scam.
It better be a scam.
High five.
Thank you.
Because also the diameter of the rims are different for all cars. And that will also obviously compromise the braking, the ABS, and will interfere with the stability too.
Do you see that we don't even know things like that, that your braking can actually be compromised just by you choosing the wrong tire? I've seen cars where there's like a small little tire on this big car, and all the other tires are like big. But then do you know that you're putting our lives at risk as well?
And we're thinking it's just the brake pads. When people are like, oh, my brakes are going, it's my brake pads. No, let's look at the tire too.
Do you see these things? Okay, let's have one more.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
2 out of 2 for me.
I greet you and I say, hey, good looking.
Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hey, good looking.
Hi.
Okay, maybe that's a little bit
This is not very professional.
Sorry, I was
Okay,
about to say.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm amazing. How are you
So
doing?
good. I'm looking for new tires.
Oh, amazing. Okay, do you know what?
Yeah.
Let's do this first. Let's check your car manual and let's see the side wall of your tire. Let's check what exactly it is before we look at your tires. Can we?
Oh, if I get this service here at Dunlop, yes, please. I'm all in.
I think we all know that's not a scam.
That's not a scam.
That is what you are looking for. You're looking for somebody who's going to be like, all right, let's check what your tires actually need to be when it comes to things like the sidewall of your tire and really understanding what kind of tire your car needs. So now, you know, when we say that we know more about tires, yes, we can understand when it's a scam because one size fits all is not a real thing. But can we learn a little bit more in terms of how we can actually check for these things, right? So firstly, you're always going to check your car's recommended tire size before buying.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, we're checking the width, the aspect ratio, the rim diameter, as well as the load rating. These all matter, all right? And then you got to make sure that you're using the correct tire size because it keeps the steering, the braking, and the safety systems working properly, which is very important.
Then, if this doesn't work out for you, you know what? Go to our friend Keith at Dunlop and say, My uncle, can I please get a job here at Dunlop?
Dunlop, I'll get the job done. Okay, that's all you need to know.
Okay, let me test you. There are some numbers here on this tire.
Yes.
Okay, quick, fast. There is a 225. What does that mean?
225 is the tire width in millimeters.
Okay, 50.
It is the aspect ratio.
Okay, R17.
That is the rim diameter in inches.
98Y.
So this one is interesting. 91 is the what it may be over here. 98. It is the load index, which shows you how much of a load the actual tires can take. And then the Y is the speed rating. So that is another thing we don't know. Is that tires have different speed ratings. So if you have a tire like this, which is Y, this can go up to 300 kilometers per hour. If you have a different tire, which would probably be smaller, that can go up to, like, let's say 200 or even 150.
My feel-good family, Zanzan, not just a pretty face, all things tires. About to start a YouTube channel for all of you.
Exactly, and I never get tired. All right. By checking your tires before buying, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your family and everyone on the road, and it's so important.
Feel good, family. Of course, be safe this weekend, of course, the Easter weekend. And right now, we want you safe on the roads, but we also want your wallets to look a bit, you know,
chunky.
Our friends in Cape Town, they're going to tell you how to win some money.
The Grand Trek 85 and Dunlop Motorsport range, made for South African roads and adventures. Dunlop Tires South Africa, taking you beyond.
Oh, indeed. Educated, and thank you so much, ladies, for giving us nothing but the best. And I think this is the opportunity for us to give you some more of the best in terms of tips and opportunities to win big.
Oh my gosh, win huge, Mzansi, because you could end March with an absolute bang when you play Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million rand jackpot. It all goes down today, this Tuesday, so you can make it rain lots of cash this month.
Yeah, let's get it going. And what are you waiting for, actually? Because it's time for you to buy your tickets, and you can do it now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, or you can use cell phone banking. You've got options.
Now, we posted all these details on our social media pages. Go and check them out. And then, of course, Panda Pusher play Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million rand jackpot today. And you could just win multi-millions. It could be coming your way.
Absolutely, Mzansi. Don't go anywhere. A lot of continuing tips are coming your way, and it's the good stuff after this, especially the hike in fuel prices. See you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. And we've got a really important conversation that we've got to bring to the table. We have to talk about something that's on everybody's mind right now, and that is the rising fuel prices and whether we're actually headed into a space of working from home once again as a way to just cope with the higher fuel prices and save on travel.
Yep. Now, 95 octane petrol will rise by R5.82 per litre. And then 93 octane will go up by R5.32. And diesel may rise to up to R10.27 a litre.
Wow.
Big numbers, big effects, and especially when you look at the current economic climate.
Yeah, but we've got to ask the question, what is actually driving this at the end of the day, the root of the problem? And a lot of it comes down to global factors like the ongoing conflict in the Middle East that really has disrupted oil supply, pushed prices up and weakened the rand against the dollar. Now, oil has shot up from around $69 to over $115 a barrel in just weeks.
That's almost double. And obviously, because South Africa imports fuel, we feel that immediately. And in fact, about 40% of what you pay at the pump is influenced by international factors like shipping, insurance, and global oil prices. And these are the things we can't really control.
Right. And then we think about it locally as well. There's even more pressure. Government taxes and even levies, including the fuel levy, carbon tax, and road accident fund, also, of course, make up a big chunk of that price, which is why this increase just feels so heavy, I think, just for the everyday South African.
Everybody's feeling this, Chris. It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't stop at the petrol station, right? Because there's a further impact. Higher fuel costs push up transport prices, which means food, clothing, and basically anything that needs to be delivered becomes more expensive. And economists are already warning this could drive inflation up again.
Oh my, just when we thought we were settled, not at all. To put it into perspective for you, if you've got a 60-litre tank, you're looking at roughly 300 to 360 rand more just to fill it up. And over a month, that could easily add to a few hundred rand to your budget at the end of the day.
Now, this is a really tough one to really grasp right now when we're, like you said, just kind of getting into the year and getting a bit stable, to say the least. But I think we need to talk about this because working from home maybe could help with actually saving money. I don't know, for many people that might be the case, especially if you are looking at saving some small amounts of money. And for those people that have this option, I think it's actually something that could really work, right?
I think so too. It happened during 2020 and people were actually found to be more productive at home because they could schedule their own days around what they needed to do.
It's like a silver lining to it all, which is quite beautiful, and also time to connect with family again, also to prioritize your own schedule. So maybe there is a little silver lining in this one.
I hope so. I hope that they'll bring it to the table for so many people because traveling, imagine, from the south to the north, regardless of where you are in the country, that already adds up every single day. So we think about what are the pros and cons of going back to work from home. I mean, Raul, you mentioned families also benefit from this at the end of the day. Businesses could too, as people focus a little bit harder and more. If I can put in a solid 6 hours of work, then I can have the rest of my day free, surely.
And for the most part, you want productivity. You want the best from your employees. You want the best from everybody that's working in your team. So this could do exactly that and tick a box when it comes to mental health at the same time,
100%.
Which, of course, right now is going to be at the very top of the list.
Definitely. So are you planning to do anything this week in terms of saving some money? Maybe you want to cut back on driving. Carpooling is also something you could
Absolutely.
consider.
But you know what I'm going to get involved in is getting on a bike again, start running, start walking, start using this vessel you've been blessed with. So now we can kill two birds with one stone and say, all right, it's fine. I'll just use this to get my health on. I know that's not always an option for everybody because we do work quite far, but in the shorter moments and the small moments that we might opt for an Uber or grab a lift with a friend, maybe try look at the option of walking if it is safe enough to do so as well, which is obviously a very important point.
I think about that. When I go to the bubby up the road, I'm like, you could just walk there. You're like, you don't have to drive yourself.
Take advantage of the ambiance and the beauty outdoors in nature as well.
100%. Well, I love that. And it is, of course, just a heads up to you that there is a fuel price increase coming at midnight tonight. So this means one of the steepest increases will arrive on April Fool's Day, and it's no joke. It's no joke for anybody. So if you do need to fill up, it might be worth doing it before the hike actually happens.
The joke's basically on us, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so now it's just gone top of the hour. We, of course, need to get into your national news headlines. And Raul, you've got the sports?
Absolutely. I'll be handling that. So you can carry on with official duties right now and get ready for it because Mzansi, we are just about cracking on the hour. It is perfect timing to do exactly that. And Carissa's standing by right now with official duties.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's dive straight into it. And we get started out nationally with the South African Police Service that is hosting 57 children of officers who lost their lives in the line of duty at a 3-day leadership camp that happens out in Krugersdorp, west of Johannesburg. Now, the initiative, run through the Police Service Education Trust Fund, aims to support beneficiaries with guidance on tertiary studies, leadership skills, and personal development. Now, officials say the structured program is designed to honor fallen members while equipping their children with tools to cope and thrive, reinforcing the organization's commitment to their long-term well-being and, of course, future success. In other national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa has instructed ministers to find ways to ease the impact of sharp fuel price increases expected to take effect from midnight. Our data points to petrol rising by more than 5 rand a litre and diesel by over 9 rand, driven by global pressures linked to conflict in the Middle East. Government is considering options, including potential fuel levy adjustments, as concerns grow over the effect on households and industries. Taxi operators and farmers warn the increases could strain livelihoods and disrupt key sectors, and that includes transport and citrus export. Let's take a look further afield at your international news making headlines, with US President Donald Trump that has warned that Iran's energy plants and oil wells would be, quote, obliterated, end quote, if it fails to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, after Tehran described US peace proposals as, quote, unrealistic, end quote, and fired waves of missiles at Israel. Meanwhile, Spain has closed its airspace to US military operations linked to the conflict, signaling opposition to the campaign. Now, the move may strain relationships with Washington as Madrid insists it will not support actions it views as unlawful, while regional threats and rhetoric continue to intensify. Meanwhile, Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has appealed to US President Donald Trump to intervene and stop the Iran conflict, warning of severe global consequences. Now, speaking in Cairo, Sisi said only the US could de-escalate tensions, cautioning that oil prices could surge beyond $200 a barrel. He also raised concerns about disruptions to fertilizer supplies, which could drive up food prices worldwide. Now, while wealthier nations may absorb the shock, he warned that developing economies could face significant strain and instability if the conflict continues. And ending off on this note, where across South Africa's rugged Kruger, or at least Karoo, a quiet green revival is taking root as speckworm restoration gains global acclaim. Now, the United Nations Environment Programme has named the country's Thicket Restoration Drive a World Restoration flagship, shining a spotlight on efforts to heal land scarred by nearly 2 centuries of overgrazing. Since 2004, projects have expanded rapidly, now covering hundreds of thousands of hectares, with private investors drawn by speckworm's remarkable carbon storing and drought-resistant power. Beyond environmental gains, the initiative is breathing life into rural towns, creating jobs and fresh opportunity. Now, with growing support, this resilient little plant is helping rewrite the Karoo story, one rooted in restoration, resilience, and renewed possibility. Well, on that good note, we close up your 7 o'clock news. Let's get into your sporting highlights now with Raul.
Thanks so much, Carissa. And listen, I've got a question. What were you doing when you were 15 years old? Because Vaibhav Suryavanshi smashed a blistering 52 of 17 balls as the Rajasthan Royals cruised to an 8-wicket win over Chennai Super Kings in Guwahati. Now, the 15-year-old's explosive knock sealed a comfortable chase of 128 after Nandre Berger and Geoffrey Archer led a disciplined bowling effort. And that was to restrict the Chennai Super Kings to 127. Moving to rugby next, and SA Rugby has appointed Joe Lewis as performance analyst, and that's to the Springbok coaching staff ahead of the 2026 season. Now, the former England analyst brings vast international experience as the world champions prepare for a demanding schedule, including the nation's championship, rugby's greatest rivalry, as well as building toward the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Well, moving to athletics next, and Albert Corrier has been banned for 5 years after testing positive for a banned substance, erythropoietin, and the Athletics Integrity Unit confirmed this. Now, the 2021 New York Marathon winner admitted the offense, earning a reduced sanction with the ban running until 2031, and adding to ongoing doping concerns in Kenyan distance running. Well, moving back to rugby locally, and the NWU Eagles produced a remarkable comeback. And that was from 39-20 down at halftime to beat the UCT Ike Tigers 56-53 and secure a home semi-final, while the UP Tucks stayed top of the log with a 51-22 win over UJ. And Marty's also advanced to the semi-finals, relegating CUT with an impressive 45-23 victory. Well, for now, though, I think many of you are heading out on the roads, so let's see what's happening in the world of traffic and how we can get you there safely.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's check it out. 2 places to report on. Starting out in Germiston, Johannesburg, where an accident has been reported on the N3 northbound, and that's after the Earlands interchange. Now, 4 lanes are currently closed, resulting in heavy delays, and motorists are advised to approach that area with caution. Let's move over to Cape Town now, out in Goodwood, where heavy congestion is building on the N7 southbound at the ramp to the N1 inbound at the Wingfield interchange. Daily commuters should expect delays and also allow for extra travel time as you head on out there. It is school holidays, so maybe the roads aren't as busy, but we wish you all the best as you tackle that. For now, though, let's see how we can prep you when it comes to your weather. And we get started as usual in Polokwane, where you'll start your day with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures start at a set 17 and rise to 30 degrees as your high. Going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. Klerksdorp, you're up next, where you can expect mostly sunny skies. Looking at your temperatures, it starts at 15 and rises to a high of 28. Now you're in for a sun-filled week with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees from tomorrow onwards. While in Pretoria, mostly sunny skies are expected today with a 25% chance of rain. Temperatures range between a cool 17 and a warm 28 degrees. And in the coming days, expect partly sunny conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. Moving into Johannesburg next, where you'll start your Tuesday with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures begin at a low of 14 and peaks at 25 as your high. And then looking at the days ahead, it is mostly sunny skies with temperatures ranging between a low of 12 and a high of 26. Mbombela, what's it looking like on your side? Well, you can expect mostly sunny skies with rain chanced at 25%. Temperatures will rise from a warm 18 to a pleasant 28 degrees. Over the coming days, you can expect partly cloudy conditions with rain forecasts along the way. Oh, in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect partly cloudy skies. Temperatures climbing from a low of 15 to a high of 29. Looking ahead, sunny conditions do continue with highs nearing 29 degrees. In the beautiful Richards Bay, a mild and partly cloudy day does await you. Temperatures ranging from a warm 22 to a comfortable 28 degrees. And for the coming days, expect partly cloudy conditions to stick around with temperatures happening in the upper 20s. Heading into Durban next, where cloud patches linger as the day begins. Temperatures start at a warm 22 and increase to a high of 28. Looking ahead, mostly cloudy skies is what you can expect. That will dominate your week with temperatures in the upper 20s. All right, Mtata, it's your turn now, where cloudy skies start your day clearing a little bit later. Temperatures rise from 18 to a pleasant 29 degrees. In the coming days, partly cloudy conditions will continue with a 60% chance of rain as Saturday rolls in. And then out in Cradock, expect mostly sunny skies with some rain forecast at 20%. Temperatures move from a cool 17 to a hot 32 degrees. Now you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecast averaging around 40%. And then into Gqeberha we go, where you're in for a cloud-filled day. And there will be wind traveling at 29 kilometers per hour coming from the east. Looking at your temperatures, well, they climb from 19 up to 27. And it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. In the gorgeous George today, expect mostly sunny skies with gentle southeasterly winds. Temperatures will rise from a cool 16 to a comfortable 28. And looking ahead, expect an increase in cloud cover with rain forecast from Thursday. Heading into the Mother City next, in Cape Town, you'll start your Tuesday with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will range from 15 to a warm 22. In the days ahead, conditions remain similar with strong winds expected from tomorrow. Heading into Sutherland next, where sunny conditions is what you can expect with moderate winds from the northwest. Now your temperatures will climb from a low 13 to a high 30 degrees. Looking ahead, you can expect clouds to build up with rain chanced from Thursday. And then we move into Kimberley, where a partly cloudy day is on the cards today. Temperatures will range between a warm 17 to a warmer 32 degrees. Now in the coming days, a mix of sun and cloud continues with temperatures reaching the lower 30s. And our final stop is Uppington, where mostly sunny skies are expected in your region. Temperatures range between 21 and 36 degrees. Now looking ahead, sunny conditions do persist with temperatures happening in the mid-30s. Now, we've been asking where we will head to next when it comes to your sunrise view. Yesterday, 6, 7 and 8 o'clock, KZN. Today, 6 and 7 o'clock, KZN. Straight out of Durban, Roomba Govender said, you know what, Phoenix is looking very beautiful this morning, and I absolutely have to share it with you. What is going down out in KZN? Whether it's PMB or Durban, you always share the most gorgeous morning views with us, and we appreciate you doing so. Let's see, it'll be 3 for 3 come 8 o'clock. You can let us know on 0630369649. We look forward to seeing exactly what your morning looks like, so make sure you get in touch.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Listen, some mornings start smoothly and others you wake up with a headache and the day still needs your attention. Now, from the morning rush to the full workday, life keeps moving. And that's why Gogo keeps Tri-Park close. Now, for headaches, toothache and colds and flu, Tri-Park is the trusted triple relief pain powder that's ready to work in 8 seconds, helping you stay on track with your day. That's Tri-Park, the name Gogo knows and trusts.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Well, I love the fact that when it comes to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we have got you covered as far as entertainment is concerned, and also hosting, especially when it comes to our friends over at Woolworths. Now, we want to plug you into an incredible deal that happens on the other side of this break, where you really can save some money. And in this economy, who doesn't want to do that?
And who doesn't want to do that? And who also doesn't want to maybe go to the circus? Well, the circus is in town. We're going to be chatting about it in just a bit of Zanzi. So get excited, get pumped for it, because it's once upon a time. Yeah, it's a magical one indeed. Look at these shots. Oh, I can't wait to chat about this. And it's coming to you right around the corner.
Only you can make my day.
Yeah. 4 for 3, so yeah. Yeah. Go through it.
That's not about that, because we've got questions here as well. So there's like,
What's your go-to entertaining item when you platter? What's the first thing you consider? So Lucian, can you hear me? Oh,
We're putting it all together.
we're finishing the boards with the crackers, cheese, avo, hummus, and whatever this is. This is delicious. Yo,
Oh, it is your
that stuff is crack. But Clem taught me how to open it, so I'm going to show you.
upside down.
Yeah,
you
I
crack
never
it.
knew
Yeah,
this.
there's like
The
some
whole
just-
time I've been going like this. Sorry. What is 4 for 3? What do you mean 4 for 3?
Trey?
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Zanzi, shout out to you for always knowing exactly where to come to for the feel-good vibes, because right here on Expresso, it is literally our country mandate. So Ramaphosa calls us every morning and he goes, are you ready to make the country feel good?
It's true.
Yeah, and we go, yes. And you know what? We bring you things that are going to make you feel good as well.
Okay, look, imagine a world where gravity is just a suggestion and magic is real. My feel-good family, you don't have to imagine, because that world has officially arrived right here in our city. It is Kirk Crester's Once Upon a Time Magical Circus, and they are bringing fairy tales to life every single Saturday and Sunday at Cresta Shopping Centre until the 12th of April, 2026.
Yes, and we're so excited about it because this morning we're joined by the producer and director behind this breathtaking new spectacle, Once Upon a Time Magical Circus. It is Joanna Pavacek as well as Gareth Mason, who plays the Easter Bunny, and we want to celebrate them in the best way. So everyone, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. Welcome, welcome, amazing humans. How are you?
Thank you, thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Good to be here.
Good. I can imagine. I mean, guys, it's Easter, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are bringing the Easter vibes, which we love. But Joanna, we want to ask you, because this is such an incredible way to celebrate Easter. You know, what is the show really all about? And also, how did you go about just really reimagining all of these different fairy tales that we're all just so accustomed to knowing?
So, Once Upon a Time as a show goes back all the way to COVID. That's where it was born. And it has developed over the years. We've had different variations of it. We've reimagined it now as an Easter story. It's so much fun. We have loads of different characters. So our cast plays all kinds of different characters, all very recognizable scenes from different movies, songs that you love. So they're representing all these different scenes. And all in between that, we have this Easter storyline with Gareth and Claudia, who are our main characters. And they're just leading it and making sure everyone has lots of fun.
Beautiful.
Gareth, our lead man. I mean, I know it's a show and there's a story to tell, but also it is, of course, you being the Easter Bunny, and you actually do aerial acts too. How many aerial acts are we expecting in the show? What is your favorite one to do? Because we want to try it.
Who wants to try it, son? I'm going to be watching you, Gareth.
Well, I suppose it's more of a half an aerial act. I haven't received the proper training as of yet. I'm just the Easter Bunny.
He's on probation for now.
That's fair.
He's new. It's a trial period.
Yes.
And
I think I'm doing okay. I mean,
the fact that you don't have like proper training and you're already doing some aerial act vibes, that's impressive in and itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
I fetch an Easter egg. And that's as much as I'll reveal.
away the
I'm
sorry.
Find out what happens next. You have to come and watch the show.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Amazing. But Joanna, I mean, already we can tell there's an Easter egg, there's an Easter bunny, there's aerobatics, there's so much going on. How do you incorporate all of these different aspects to make sure that, you know, you really are telling a cohesive story and making it exciting for everyone that's going to be watching?
Well, I think the beauty of the show is that it's exciting for everybody. So whether you're 4 years old, 40 years old, 80 years, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Any age can enjoy it because you have these high-flying spectacles that are just like mind-blowing for everybody who comes to watch. You've got a really good storyline that's being led by our actors.
Thank you.
They're really...
Take it, Gareth. Clock it, Gareth. We love it. Yes.
Like all your Easter eggs.
Yes.
There's loads of audience interaction, so the kiddies love it also. You know, they get to help find the eggs and, you know, they get to do a little dance game stuff. So lots of audience interaction. So I think it's really fun for the parents and grandparents to come watch from the, artistry aspect, but the kids are also just loving it.
Amazing.
And Joanna, she mentioned that we have a bunch of fairy tales all into one story that we know and love. Which one out of all the ones that you guys perform is your favorite to perform or even just to watch?
Oof, I definitely have a favorite. There is a piece from the movie Tangled with Rapunzel and Flynn Rider.
Yes!
People tell me that's kind of the easiest act, but it's my favorite because it's the most fairy tale-esque, and we share a very beautiful moment between me and the performers where they give us an Easter egg that they themselves fetch.
Joanna said, "Don't share too much. You're sharing too much, Gareth."
Sorry, I mean the eggs are last.
The eggs are gone. What are eggs? Who are the eggs?
Who are they?
Whatever. Like, but oh my word, Tangled, I've watched it 565
Me too.
times. Oh, I love that. But guys...
Wait, no, I haven't.
Guys, tell us, just in terms of this really incredible production, for anyone who wants to come, you know, what is the biggest reason that they should come out and just be a part of it?
Yo, I mean, come and see it and you'll know why. It's really just like the best outing. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I don't think you can go and not feel good.
There's
Honestly,
also something for everyone. There's something for parents. There's something for kids.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. It's also unique. Not many people are doing aerial stuff, which is... and it's phenomenal. Like, the performers are incredibly talented, versatile, and you also get a complete show with a good story as well.
Come on. He's earning brownie points from the boss now.
He is.
Yeah,
He's like, I want more aerial acts. So I'm going to...
Give me more
Put me in the next show.
Guys, that's amazing. And how can we come and watch?
Okay, so you can get tickets at our website. It's www.circ.coza. That's C-I-R-K. You can check us out on Instagram as well. You can pop into the shop. You can even buy tickets. I don't suggest leaving it to buying at the door. We are actually getting quite full this weekend.
So get your tickets now.
Almost sold out. So we have this weekend and next weekend left. There's 5 shows.
Yes.
So not many, but there are still some tickets. So get onto the website or even just come visit us at Expresso Shopping Centre.
And what time is it at even? You know?
Saturday and Sunday is 2 p.m.
Beautiful.
And there is a 6 p.m. Saturday show next weekend.
I'm taking my nieces.
We are going.
Let's go on a date.
That would be cute.
Yes,
We want to come
okay.
see Rapunzel. We want to see all the eggs. We want to see Gareth in the egg.
Which
You are
eggs?
welcome.
There's no eggs.
There are
There's no eggs. Who are the eggs?
Well, there might be.
How do you spell eggs? Exactly. So this is why. You need to make sure that you come on through and you're part of this beautiful showcase. It is a spectacular show that is just waiting for you and the family. And we can't wait to get a taste of the magic, right?
Go out.
Your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Sorry, my darling. Go out and get your tickets wherever you are. Please make sure. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get your tickets. Of course, it's www.thekirk.co.za. I know our family in Cape Town, they wish they were here in Joburg.
I know.
To come watch Gareth in the air. My Cape Town. Hey.
Hey. And we came with gifts.
Yeah.
Yo. Look at the spread that we have before us because we have to get into the goodness. Woolworths always takes care of us. And this time around, they're taking care of you as well. It's all about the Easter weekend. Easy, joyful, entertaining is what we want to sign up for. And nothing says, I feel like I've got my life together. Quite like a beautifully curated platter, just ready to go. Now, Woolworths is making it even simpler this season with their 4 for 3 deals on selected easy, entertaining favorites so that you can spend some more time stress-free and also really enjoying time with the family this long weekend. Speaking about family, I got my family here. Ryo.
Yeah.
Ryo.
I know.
Come on.
The way to my heart. Listen, Zanzi, if you ever want to like really impress me, then this is how you do it. This is
which
looking
platter in
incredible.
particular?
No, don't ask the few questions like that.
know.
I think we should just build our way towards it and let's just start at the beginning, all right?
Right.
Because I think when you're talking about a platter, there's so many ways you can do it. There's so many fun ways that you can incorporate your own style, your own favorites. But it's all about, I think, making your guests just go, wow.
Wow.
And that means variety. I think that means taking them on a journey. And I think that means adding some personal sentiment too. So let's talk about how you would maybe put a board together because my first go-to is all about, I want to chase texture. I want to give you something crunchy, something smooth. I want to give you something medium and in between. I want to take you on a journey with my, my board of flavor. Let's call it that. Do you have any sort of goals?
Yeah, I mean, on your point about flavor, I also like something sweet, something savory, something tangy, something spicy.
I like that.
And so we've got so many options in front of us and we'll be creating our own board. We've got the crackers and then when it comes to the 4 for 3, these are the kind of options we're talking about. Like a tzatziki, for example, this is a go-to anytime I'm hosting.
It is.
This is part of it. It is the sun-dried tomato, South African feta and basil pesto. Essentially, it's a tricolor. And then we've got this as well, the hummus dip in 3 different ways, some cheese, some avo. Come on.
Can I just say smart stuff over here because often you might be entertaining your guests, but you might not use the entire pack of crackers. So I like how it's sort of individually wrapped. Also allows me to maybe take this with me if I'm going to create this outside, at a picnic.
At a picnic.
Think like Kirsten Marsh Gardens, think Harold Porter Gardens, think something incredible where you can just really show off and do it in nature as well. So this allows you to kind of pack on the go, especially when you look at all these convenient options that you have, just like this over here. So
I love
you ready to put this together?
Yeah, so Clem actually taught me how to do this. So you open the tricolor, then you throw it down, okay.
Whoa.
And then you crack it. And then it releases.
That is so cool. Check that out, slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
Oh my cool.
Because my entire life I've been taking the biscuits and trying to dip to the bottom.
Yeah.
You said, Carissa, you've been doing this wrong your whole life.
Oh my, you don't even have to get your hands dirty on this one.
Exactly.
Thinking like, this should come with like the instruction manual. But don't worry, that's why you tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We got you, Mzansi. All the tips, all the hacks to make a really delicious board of flavor. And something I love about the packaging here is that even if you are looking to get convenient, you don't have to worry about decanting this into like smaller little ramekins and stuff like that. You can literally serve it as it is. It's compartmentalized. It kind of looks the part, offering a nice well, you can literally see what it is. So the color, everything's inviting you in. I love it.
And this one, let me just remind you, it's a whole lot of different flavors. It's probably on here. It's basically,
I'd imagine that this is kind of like a hummus because there's chickpea
onion
over there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
onion hummus, regular hummus, and a red pepper hummus.
Pepper.
Yes, that's the one.
The hardest part about most of these is going to be how do you choose? Do you have like a favorite dip?
All dips. I'm a saucy gal. I'm a saucy gal. I don't like no dry food. Everything must have a sauce.
There's the sauce that Woolworths has. I think it's called the mascarpone or something like that. It's like this real creamy sort of a cheese vibe. I think you can't go wrong with any option that you do use right now. And the one we're using with the sun-dried tomato and the basil pesto, get in my belly.
That's what I'm saying. Take a cracker right now. Okay, do you want to do the cheese or the avo?
Ooh, how's your avo game? Good?
That's not bad.
Okay, show it off. I'll do the cheese. I'm going to find a knife. I'll be back.
You'll be back. Okay, so he's got this cheese. It is a Gruberg full-fat hard cheese. 12 months matured, in fact. And then I've got the best avo ever.
Ooh, yeah,
this avo went to private school. Look at her.
Not a blemish, yeah?
She's perfect.
I wonder if they are in season at the moment, because now that Woolworths has been providing us with avos all throughout the year, you never actually know when it's avo season, because, I mean, the convenience is kind of just all year round. And I don't know of a board that doesn't feel complete without avo. Like, it's almost like a staple in our country, and no one's complaining. It's a delicious, creamy, plant-based fat that just does such wondrous things with your body. I don't know how much cheese I should be doing here, but the fact that this,
more than that.
I know, but the fact that this one is kind of like matured, it's got a really great texture to it, and it kind of like crumbles.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to play into this idea of crumble and create like a little crumble mound somewhere, which I think will be quite cool. So again, this is what I think is fun about putting your board together, is that you really can get creative with it. You really can have fun, and if you feel like something's going to work, go with it. Test it out, have fun, and play. So I'm going to actually crumble this cheese up right now so we can get little bits of this mixed up with our sauces, mixed up with our good stuff. What are you up to on your side over there?
I'm just putting my avo on my fish platter, because I don't know, I feel like avo and fish goes really well together.
Oh, it does,
right?
especially if you're talking about like the salmon. Oh man, that's a pure win right there.
And we've got smoked salmon and the regular cooked salmon. We've got mussels, we've got our prawn cocktail. And then what they've done over here, our great chefs in the kitchen, Jay and Oki, they've taken their gem lettuce and actually grilled them.
Ooh,
so they've
I've had
added
that
like
before.
a
It's
smokiness.
so delicious.
Yeah. Have that with your prawn cocktail.
And I think you can even use those literally to dip them in, or you can like start a, you know when you like started like making a little sandwich of all your good things and lay it up and kind of get that journey going.
I'm telling you, Ral and I are so excited.
Hey, this thing is also coming together quite nicely, I must say. Our little board that we've put together, we've done it in less than a few minutes, and it's just kind of showing you how easy it is to get creative, to have fun, and to really create impact when it comes to something intimate, or the entire family, or your friends. It doesn't matter, especially the fact that you've got options.
We got options, baby. And Woolworths, like we said, has that great 4 for 3 deal. So go ahead and choose Woolworths as your hosting partner this Easter with their incredible Easter deals. Shop 4 for 3 easy selected entertaining items. Buy any 2 selected frozen entertaining items and you save 25% until the 19th of April. Offers valid in-store, online and on the app. T's and C's, you can find them on woolworths.co.za. Now you can choose your platter of your dreams.
All of them.
All of them. I'm going with ours because it's the best one.
Good. Well done.
Beautiful. Good job.
Nailed it.
Yum.
My feel-good family, here's the question. Are you suffering from acute or chronic constipation? Well, Aspen's got you. For long-term constipation relief, Aspen offers Movicol, Pegicol, and Laxin. For relief from occasional constipation, turn to Lenolax, Lennon Glycerin, or Laxidor suppositories. Now, for gradual constipation, we have relief from Brooklax and Laxidor tablets, and you can choose the laxative you need from South Africa's value-leading laxatives company and help your family get the relief they need. We can always count on Aspen, and someone else that we can count on, it is of course Leroy Merlin. They have a brand new store opening in the south tomorrow. We're chatting to the store leader a little bit later on, and then of course we've got the team and cast of Once Upon a Time, the magical circus. They're here all warmed up, ready to sprinkle some magic on your perfect day. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Feel-good fam will always come through with the news, and the news out of today is that there is a new kid on the block. Specifically in Alberton, there is a brand new Leroy Merlin store, and it is about to open its doors, and it's all about helping you get those home projects done and dusted. From big renovations to small DIY fixes, Leroy Merlin is known for making home improvement more accessible and fabulous. This new store is set to bring those experiences even closer to the Alberton community. Joining us this morning, it is of course Atikosi Kakaza. He's the store leader of Leroy Merlin Alberton, and he's here to tell us what we can expect from the opening and why this is such a massive moment for the area. Ati, we are on store number 6 for Leroy Merlin. Why Alberton specifically?
You can definitely expect to be inspired. The store is going to be beautiful, but it's going to offer you a lot more than just beauty. You're going to have real solutions, practical solutions for your home. A lot of people in Alberton have been wanting to make their homes also the best place to live. So, and we are there to also answer that call. We want to be a partner and a neighbor to everyone around the Alberton area.
And here in South Africa, we deal with very special challenges. I mean, we've got load shedding, we have water outages. How does Leroy Merlin help us get through those challenges?
We want to be able to provide sustainable solutions for the area. So, for example, if you wanted to go off-grid, this is something we can definitely help you with. If you wanted backup water, because we never know what happens in South Africa. One day you've got it and the next day you don't. So if you wanted to have any of these solutions, we are there to assist you.
Okay, those are bigger challenges, but then we have the small and Nyana ones with the DIY. What can we look forward to in the Leroy Merlin store when it comes to those small ones?
Definitely. So obviously we want to have good services, and we have some trusted partners that we work with that we can definitely connect you with. For example, someone might want to install a security camera, put in a gate motor. Obviously, when we sell you the product, that is not the problem solved. It needs to be installed in your house and it needs to be working.
Okay.
So what we do is offer you the full solution. Here's the product, here's the solution, and therefore you have trusted service in someone that can be your neighbor who you can visit at any time. And we are there 7 days a week.
What activities can we expect on the 1st of April for the kids, for the family, for the home, 9 a.m.?
Definitely on the 1st of April, it's going to be a lot of excitement. There's going to be lots of vibes and lots of entertainment. For example, customers can also come in and enter some of the competitions that we'll definitely have. You could definitely win up to 50,000 Rand in Leroy Merlin vouchers. We'll be having some treasure hunts, so it'll be a lot of fun in the store on that day. So it's not just going to be on the 1st of April, but for the entire week as well. So you can come in either on the Wednesday up till the Sunday, and there will be excitement, fun.
Oh, so exciting. And then there is something called the DIY Bakkie. What is that?
Our DIY Bakkie, obviously the Bakkie generally in South Africa is something that is a symbol, that is something that represents the hardworking man and woman. So definitely the Bakkie will be driving around the Alberton area. What people will see is that here's a Bakkie trying to assist, and we are trying to connect with the area as well. So if you've got a DIY problem, there's a competition you can enter. So the details will be posted on our social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, where you can enter a competition. We can help you with your DIY problem. So maybe your husband hasn't sorted it out for you. We are there to help as well.
Oh my goodness, you guys are really just a full house package here, helping all the South Africans with their problems. Now, come the 1st of April, opening at 9 o'clock, the ribbon gets cut. If the people want to come through and they're not convinced just yet, what would you say to them?
I'd say to, if you want to make your home the best place to live, come to Leroy Merlin. If you want to get inspired, come to Leroy Merlin. If you're looking for a solution, come to Leroy Merlin. If you're looking for great prices, come to Leroy Merlin. Anything to do around your home, the first place you should think about is Leroy Merlin. We've got every solution for you. We've got everything for everybody. We're definitely looking forward to connecting with the customers and the community as well. So it's going to be very exciting.
Thank you so much, Ati. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Feel good, fam. There's definitely a lot to look forward to. Come the 1st of April, it's exciting to see something is coming to the Alberton community over there in the south. Whether you're tackling a big home project or you're just looking for a bit of DIY inspiration, it sounds like this new store is definitely going to have something for everyone. Make sure you guys head on over to Leroy Merlin Alberton on the 1st of April, 9 a.m. and be part of the excitement as the doors officially open. As I said, hey, maybe I'll see you there.
Well, get your tickets. Maybe we will see you there. And I think everybody's pumped enough to do exactly that. Now we're going to pump you up with an opportunity to win big. Mzansi, this could end March with a bang. And that's when you play Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million Rand jackpot this Tuesday. So let's make it rain lots of cash this March. And the question really is, what are you waiting for? You want to buy your tickets now, and you can do it in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, or you could use cell phone banking. Now, we want you to win so badly that we put all these details on our Expresso social media pages, so you can literally go check them out right now and Panda Push or Play the Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million Rand in total estimated jackpots today. Mzansi, you could be winning multi-millions, but only if you get involved right now. I'm going to send some good luck your way. Absorb that and maybe just enjoy what's coming up next, because we're going to head back to Jersey right now. We've got something incredible to entertain us, and we've heard all about them. I just want to say thank you to the fact that you, Mzansi, are still tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast show, and that's why we are thanking you in return by giving you a little dose of entertainment. I hope you're ready for it, because it's time to get this show on the road.
Right about now, viral, we're getting on into a delicious act. The Circus presents Once Upon a Time Magical Circus, and we're all so excited for it. The only way to spend your Easter weekend, actually. And friend, luckily, there's even more shows. I'll tell you more about it in a bit. For now, we get a lovely Adagio act that is coming from Demi and Philip. Everybody, let's give them the stage.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea. It's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? The line with the side of the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
Yes, come on. This is what we're talking about when we say you're going to be absolutely blown away when it comes to the Circus presenting Once Upon a Time Magical Circus. Absolutely incredible from Demi and Philip. My friend, do not go anywhere. We need you to stick around. Why? Because we have coming up a delicious recipe that's going to get your taste buds absolutely on fire, forgive me. And then we're going to be jumping on into the beautiful Sashi Naidu. She is in the building and she's here to get us ready for the Tropica Island search. Trust me, it's something to stick around for. Indeed, we're going to take a short break and we'll see you after this.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, it is a Tuesday, and it's a good day to have a good day. But you know what's funny, Ralph?
Yeah?
Okay, let me tell you this. It's never the big things in your house that cause the most drama, right? It's those random little things that you don't even think about until they cause an inconvenience. A tiny screw in your cupboard hinge that suddenly goes missing, and now the door just hangs slightly off. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely know what you're saying, yeah. Listen, there's so many talks about this. We even talk about that, you know, that rubber strip in your shower door that decides it's done.
Oh my gosh.
And the water's kind of going everywhere. I've got this drawer. Okay, I've got this drawer that I'm going to talk about in just a bit, but this thing is frustrating me. Listen,
it's always those like small, oddly specific things that quietly do their jobs every day until they don't. And then you're like, wait, all of a sudden, this is actually a bigger problem than I thought. It's those things that actually keep your home running smoothly and super comfortably day to day when something bigger happens, like actually a water or power issue. Realize how important it is to have a solution.
You have to have the right solutions. You have to keep everything working as it should, but sometimes that's not the case because things get old or they're broken and we need an upgrade.
Right.
So I think there's a time to have a conversation about exactly what is one of those things that like stands out for you. What's broken that you realized, oh my word, this is way more important than I thought.
You know what? For me, it's like always a light bulb. And it's always one light bulb.
As you try to put it on at night.
What's going on? And then I have to wake up so early in the morning. So I trust that one light bulb to work. And when it doesn't, it just causes such an inconvenience to my day.
Yeah.
I've honestly, confession time, never changed a light bulb.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because you don't want to, you don't know how?
Both. All of the above. Do you have something?
How many caresses does it take to change a light bulb?
Switch on a light bulb.
Oh,
Do you have anything that's broken in your house?
Yes, I have a puppy now, so he's breaking everything actually. Like, he's frustrating me. He put my sprinkler head. I come home and the whole garden is just full of water, realizing this small little head is so important.
Right.
I just had to get it replaced, but it caused chaos. And then this drawer.
Oh yes, tell me about
Can I talk about this drawer? I have a protein drawer with all my like supplements and like rice powder and vitamins and minerals. This thing is now not like closing properly, and I'm always like in a rush when I'm making my shakes and stuff. And then every time I'm like, I run away, it opens, and the hinge. This thing is frustrating the life out of me. I need to replace it. I need to.
This is your reminder right now, Ryle.
It is right now. It is.
What is the date even? The 31st of March.
Before April comes and makes a fool of me as well. Eh?
Exactly. I love that. Have you ever had to get super creative with a temporary fix?
The drawer. The drawer again.
Do you sellotape?
No, there's like this weird MacGyver thing. Like I put this like shim in it so that it's like, instead of like closing it like just nice and gently, it's like, and it's gonna like click in and then it's like a mission. It's bringing out a bit of the angry side in me.
I totally get that. I get that, man. Listen, it happens to all of us, and that's just the thing. It is not just about the big projects. It's having access to all those really small, specific things that keep your home running smoothly. Now, of course, we know Leroy and Merlin, it's not just about the products. Their team is there to offer advice and also help you find the right solutions. If it's a quick fix or something bigger, I love that. When I walk into a store, please be there ready to help me.
Yeah, I want all the answers, please.
All of them.
And some of them I didn't even have questions for. So don't forget, Leroy Merlin is opening their brand new Alberton store tomorrow, baby. And from the 1st to the 5th of April, you can take part in their in-store treasure hunt. All you got to do is simply scan the green triangles around the store, and you can stand a chance to win a 50,000 Rand voucher. It's definitely worth checking out. That's cool, right?
That is so
it's like a little
awesome.
treasure hunt. It's kind of like perfect for Easter in a way, right?
It is. That's actually for the adults, an adult Easter egg hunt.
Nice.
And we love that Leroy Merlin has got us covered when it comes to that as well. Really excited for you, Mzansi, to get involved in that. So please get on it ASAP, Ferg.
Feel Good fam, looking after your gut doesn't have to mean complicated diets or hours in the kitchen. That is why Entiro Probiotic Supplement has teamed up with celebrity chef Zola Nene and dietitian Abigail De Cruz through their Feed the Good campaign to create easy, gut-friendly recipes anyone can make at home, meaning me. Now today we're preparing a fresh and flavorful trout and cottage cheese with spinach and apple sorghum salad, and Abigail is here to guide us through the gut health benefits of this absolutely delicious dish. Abigail, welcome to our kitchen.
Thank you so much.
Is it not a beautiful one?
It is a stunning, beautiful kitchen.
Thought so. Okay, so what is the base of this meal right now?
So the base is going to be the baby spinach, as well as the sorghum, which has already been cooked.
Incredible. How do we cook the sorghum?
It has been cooked on the stove, boiling water for 45 minutes to an hour until it just is nice and soft.
Okay, perfect. We can get that plated in the meanwhile with the baby spinach leaves. Gut health. I know it is vital. Why is it so vital yet so overlooked?
Yeah. Gut health, we have to understand what is gut health.
Please.
And we know that gut health is actually your gut microbiome, which is made up of trillions of microorganisms and bacteria. And these bacteria have lots of different health functions. If we have a good amount and good healthy gut bacteria, they are what is helping with disease. Diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even IBS.
Oh my goodness. So I'm going to come over this side. We're going to sprinkle this on the spinach, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
So this is the cooked sorghum.
And no salt, no pepper in the sorghum?
No,
just completely boiling water?
Yes.
Okay, stunning. As I said, I have such bad gut health issues. In my mind, I'm doing really good because my diet looks like this. But on some days, I really forget to take my probiotic. So does it work hand in hand, or can I just go, okay, I've got a good health, I've got a good diet, I can leave the probiotic behind?
No. So when you look at what a probiotic is, this is the live bacteria, and they're beneficial bacteria that we're putting into the gut. Whereas your diet, the food that you're eating, is the food for the good bacteria. So you can't have one without the other.
So they work hand in hand?
Absolutely. The food is the absolute baseline. You've got to get your food right first.
Okay.
And then, in some instances, a probiotic is a useful tool for adding better gut bacteria
I get it.
into the
Okay,
gut.
so maybe that is one area in my gut health journey that I'm not getting right. Am I doing this right?
Absolutely. You just throw it.
So cucumber, we've got radishes, and then there is mint that we're adding, correct?
Yes. So we got some just freshly chopped up mints here that we can sprinkle over the top.
Everything here looks absolutely colorful. Why are these gut-friendly ingredients?
Well, if we look at the sorghum, sorghum is it's a proudly South African grain. As well, it is very high in soluble fiber. And soluble fiber in the gut, those good bacteria digest fiber, and they create something called short-chain fatty acids. These are super little molecules that help to lower inflammation in the gut.
Okay.
And keep a really good, healthy gut microbiome.
Okay, I'm seeing the protein over there. That's also gut-friendly, correct?
Correct. So fatty fish like this trout.
Love it.
It has high amounts of omega-3. Omega-3 has been shown to change the composition and the type of bacteria within the gut. So we can either use a smoked trout,
which is this one,
which is that one, or cooked trout fillet.
We're choosing that one for today.
Yep, and then we're just going to put it over the top as well.
Incredible. And a probiotic like Entiro, why is that the trusted companion when it comes to really good gut health?
So a probiotic is adding the good, healthy bacteria into the gut.
Yes.
And what is key is that you have to have both the probiotic and the food, because that food is going to be feeding the type of bacteria that survive in the gut. So that is why we need to have both together.
Incredible. Okay, if you are lactose intolerant and can't do this is cottage cheese.
This is cottage cheese.
If you can't do cottage cheese, what could be the alternative here?
You could do lactose-free cottage cheese.
We do have lactose-free cottage cheese. I have seen those in the stores. Absolutely incredible. And I know there's currently a competition. How do the viewers at home enter?
Yes, so the competition is with beautiful recipes that have been made with Zolanene and myself, where we have created these gut healthy friendly recipes. You can go onto Entiro's website and download this recipe booklet.
I need this. I absolutely need this. Okay, well, the last little finishing touch is, of course, the sauce. What is in the sauce over there?
So within the sauce, you have a little bit of olive oil, apple juice, slice up fresh apples. Smells good.
Smells delicious.
And a little bit of salt and pepper just to give it some seasoning. And it's just such a beautiful, balanced meal. It's so easy to make. It is an absolute stunner.
And now the fun thing about TV, come on over this way. We have some TV magic.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Already made.
You didn't see that, did you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to bring it closer to us. Thank you so much for my fork.
Pleasure.
Okay, so I need to grab a little bit of everything.
You have to get a little bit of everything. So a little bit of trout, sorghum, spinach.
I'm so excited about that sauce because I smelt it already.
There we go.
Okay, cheers. Are you
Cheers.
ready?
Oh, look, my dietitian portion's huge.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Delicious. I can feel that tanginess of the lemon dressing. I've got the trout coming through, the mint.
Gives it that freshness.
Abigail.
The sorghum has that nice just texture to it.
Can I get you as my personal chef for my gut-friendly needs? Please and thank you.
Of course,
Oh, my
anything.
word. Thank you for joining us right here
You're very
in our Feel
welcome.
Good kitchen, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, here's the exciting part. You can recreate recipes like this at home and stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Choose your favorite dish, make it at home, capture your creation on video or photo, and then you're uploading it to Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. All you have to do is tag Entyro Probiotic. Every single week, 3 winners will each receive a Le Creuset hamper worth 5,000 Rand. What's more, 3 of the 12 winners will discover a hidden golden ticket inside of their hamper. That golden ticket is your exclusive invite to the Celebs vs. Chefs Cook-Off, hosted by the one and only Zola Nene, where one ultimate winner will walk away with a field bar set value at 10,000 Rand. What an incredible prize. With simple ingredients and the right digestive support like Entyro, your gut can stay balanced, nourished, and of course ready to help you feel your very best every single day. Download the recipes, enter the competition, and you could be cooking alongside the pros. Remember, Mzansi, you got this.
It's only goodness right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show on S3. And Mzansi, thank you for always being a part of the goodness. And we always make sure we do our part, where we want you to be smiling throughout the day, which is why we bring you absolutely incredible people. And one person I'm talking about this morning is Sashi Naidu. She is joining us right here in the Johannesburg studio, all in the name of the Tropica Island search. What's happening next? What's going down? Well, my friend, you're going to need to make sure that you stay tuned so that you can be in tune with this Tropica Island search. We're trying to find the new home of Tropica Island of Treasure. And then we're also going to be jumping on into how exactly one can stay fresh while they have just done a workout on set or wherever it is you are. It's all happening right here on Expresso. We're going to take a short break and we'll see you after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Well, it's true. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back on this Tuesday morning. It's just gone 8 o'clock on the dot, which does mean that it's time for your national news headlines. Getting started here with Statistics South Africa, who has refused to pay a 1.7 million Rand ransom following a cyber attack on its human resources database as investigations continue into the breach. Now, the agency says only a job application system used by prospective employees was affected. A group known as XP95 has claimed responsibility. Now, authorities are working with the information regulator and cybersecurity teams to assess the impact. The incident comes amid warnings from the Auditor General that weak IT controls, outdated systems and skills shortages are leaving government departments increasingly vulnerable to cyber threats. In other news in our country, the South African Police Service is hosting 57 children of officers who lost their lives in the line of duty at a 3-day leadership camp in Krugersdorp, west of Johannesburg. Now, the initiative, run through the Police Services Education Trust Fund, aims to support beneficiaries with guidance on tertiary studies, leadership skills and personal development. Now, officials say the structured program is designed to honour fallen members while equipping their children with tools to cope and thrive, reinforcing the organisation's commitment to their long-term well-being and future success. Internationally speaking, the African Development Bank says the economic shock of the Middle East conflict on Africa could be modest, though it adds strain to an already fragile outlook. Our chief economist, Kevin Urama, estimates growth may dip slightly if the war is short-lived, but warns a prolonged conflict could deepen losses. Rising fuel, food and fertilizer costs are already being felt, with several currencies weakening. Now, while higher oil prices may benefit exporters, mounting debt, low investment and reduced aid remain key risks to the continent's growth prospects. In other news, U.S. President Donald Trump has warned that Iran's energy plants and oil wells would be, quote, obliterated if it fails to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, after Tehran described U.S. peace proposals as, quote, unrealistic, end quote, and fired waves of missiles at Israel. Meanwhile, Spain has closed its airspace to U.S. military operations linked to the conflict, signaling opposition to the campaign. Now, the move may strain relations with Washington, as Madrid insists it will not support actions it views as unlawful, while regional threats and rhetoric continue to intensify. And closing off on this note, we're on the slopes of the Simonsberg in Stellenbosch. Vier at Reemhoogte wine estate is quietly turning up the heat on the global culinary scene. Now, for the third year running, the fire-led restaurant has earned a spot among the world's 101 best steak restaurants, climbing to an impressive number 52, which is the highest ranking yet for an African establishment. Now, at number 1 is La Cúpula in Güemes de Homos in Spain. Judged by international experts, the accolade celebrates Vier's precise, open-fire cooking and immersive dining experience. Now, closer to home, it has also secured 2 stars at South Africa's prestigious Eat Out Awards. It's a glowing moment for a team proving that simple fire, handled with care, can spark world-class brilliance. Well, on that very proud note, we close up your 8 o'clock news. It's time now to delve into your final sporting highlights with Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And yes, one last time, let's dive into all things sport. And we're going to start off with our 15-year-old sensation, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, smashing a blistering 52 of 17 balls as the Rajasthan Royals cruise to an 8-wicket win over Chennai Super Kings in Guwahati. Now, the 15-year-old's explosive knock sealed a comfortable chase of 128 runs after Nandre Berger and Geoffrey Archer led a very disciplined bowling effort to restrict the Chennai Super Kings to 127 runs. Well, moving to rugby next, then SA Rugby has appointed Joe Lewis as performance analyst, and that's to the Springbok coaching staff ahead of the 2026 season. Now, the former England analyst brings vast international experience as the world champions prepare for a demanding schedule, including the nation's championship, rugby's greatest rivalry, as well as building towards the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Well, let's head out onto the athletics track right now and talk about it, because Albert Korre has been banned for 5 years after testing positive for the banned substance erythropoietin. Now, the Athletics Integrity Unit has confirmed this, and the 2021 New York Marathon winner admitted the offence, earning a reduced sanction with the ban running until 2031 and adding to ongoing doping concerns in Kenyan distance running. Now, finally, to wrap up all things sport this morning, we move back to rugby, and the NWU Eagles produced a remarkable comeback from 39-20 down at halftime to beat the UCT IK Tigers 56-53 and secure a home semi-final, all while the UP Tuck stayed top of the log with a 51-22 win over UJ. Now, Marty's also advanced to the semi-finals and relegated CUT with an impressive 45-21 23 victory. Well, that's a wrap-up of sport for this morning, but you bet your bottom dollar we'll bring you the latest once again tomorrow morning. But for now, though, many of you still heading out on the roads, and Carissa's got the latest with all things traffic.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's delve straight into your roads out in Gauteng and Boksburg. On the N12 eastbound at the Rietfontein interchange, the two left lanes are currently closed due to an accident. Our daily road users should expect delays, of course, and are advised to drive cautiously if you're headed that way. And then out in Cape Town and Mowbray, heavy congestion is building on the M5 northbound at the N2 inbound ramp heading towards Liesbeek Parkway. Now, motorists are advised to practice patience and allow for some extra travel time if that does form part of your morning commute. Well, that is where we leave your roads. We'll see what's happening again at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. For now, though, let's see how we can prep you for your day for the last bit. Out in Polokwane, let's get started. Well, your day does start with partly cloudy skies, temperatures starting at 17 and then rising to a warm 30 degrees. Now, going into the week, expect sunny conditions with temperatures remaining in the upper 20s. Out in Klerksdorp, you can also expect some sunny skies. Temperatures start at 15 and increase to a high of 28. Now, you are in for a sun-filled week with temperatures peaking at 28 degrees, which seems to be dominant from now all the way through till Sunday. Pretoria, you're up next, where it's mostly sunny skies that are expected on your parts today, with a 25% chance of rain. Temperatures range between a cool 17 and a warm 28 degrees, and in the coming days, expect partly sunny conditions with temperatures in the upper 20s. Into the city of gold we go, where you'll start your Tuesday in Johannesburg with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures begin at a low of 14 degrees and reach a high of 25. In the days ahead, expect mostly sunny skies with temperatures ranging between 12 and 26. Mbombela, what are you saying on your side? Well, you can expect mostly sunny skies with rain chanced at 25%. Temperatures will rise from a warm 18 to a pleasant 28 degrees. Over the coming days, you can expect partly cloudy conditions with rain forecast along the way. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, on your side, you can expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures climbing from 15 to 29. And then when we look at the week ahead, sunny conditions continue with highs reaching up to 29. Heading into Richards Bay next, a mild and partly cloudy day does await you. Temperatures ranging from 22 to a nice comfortable 28 degrees. For the coming days, expect partly cloudy conditions to stick around and your temperatures to remain in the upper 20s. Out in South Africa's playground in Durban, cloud patches linger as the day begins. Temperatures start with a warm 22 and climb to an inviting 28. Looking ahead, it's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate your week, and your temperatures, they remain in the upper 20s. Well, Mtata, what's it looking like on your side? It's cloudy skies that start your day before clearing a little bit later. Temperatures rise from 18 to 29. In the coming days, partly cloudy conditions do continue with a 60% chance of rain come Saturday. Then we move over to Cradock, where you can expect mostly sunny skies with some rain forecast at 20% chance. Temperatures move from a cool 17 to a warm 32 degrees. Now you're in for a wet week ahead with rain forecast averaging at around 60%. Out in Ebeja, you're in for a cloud-filled day with wind traveling at 29 kilometers per hour, this time coming from the east. Temperatures climb from 19 to 27. That's mostly cloudy skies that will dominate with temperatures in the mid to upper 20s. And then in the gorgeous George, expect mostly sunny skies with gentle southeasterly winds. Temperatures will rise from a cool 16 and then peak at a comfortable 28. Looking ahead, expect an increase in cloud cover with rain forecast from Thursday onwards. In the Mother's City today, you'll start your Tuesday in Cape Town with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will range from 15 to 22. In the days ahead, conditions do remain similar with strong winds that will come in and are expected for tomorrow. And then we move to Sutherland, where sunny conditions is what you can expect, with moderate winds from the northwest. Looking at your temperatures, well, it ranges between 13 and 30 degrees. And then when we look at the week ahead, you can expect clouds to build up with rain chanced from Thursday onwards. Into Kimberley we go, where it's a partly cloudy day that's on the cards. Temperatures will range between 17 and a hot 32 degrees. In the coming days, a mix of sun and cloud continues, but your temperatures remain in the lower 30s. And then our final stop is Uppington with mostly sunny skies that are expected for your region. Temperatures start from a warm 21 and then climb to a scorcher. 36 is your high today. Looking ahead, sunny conditions do persist with temperatures in the mid-30s. And let's check out your sunrise view of the hour. Now, I did say KZN was well represented at 6 and 7 o'clock. For now, though, we take a quick turn into the Eastern Cape. And representing Etlonyana is Willie de Koning. And thank you so much, Willie, for coming through with the coastline looking absolutely epic. My goodness, in fact, it looks more like a sunset than a sunrise. The beautiful orange hues just dancing over the ocean there. And it's the perfect place to set up camp and make sure that we enjoy God's beauty. 27 degrees is what you can expect on your side. And thank you once again for getting in touch with that absolutely stunning morning view. But in case you missed it, let's do a quick recap to see what you missed at 6 o'clock. From coastal calm to a beautiful, beautiful scenes across the country. We started out in Durban at Margaret in Kenville, capturing a beautiful glowing sunrise over a quiet neighborhood as the warm orange light spread beneath a textured blanket of cloud. Well done, absolutely gorgeous. Then we moved over to Phoenix in Roomba. Governor sent this image. She shared a fiery morning sky where deep oranges and gold lit up the clouds above the silhouettes. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10 across the board. And last but not least, the image that we just saw now from Willie de Koning out of Etlonyana in the Eastern Cape, who captured this absolutely breathtaking coastal scene, rich sunrise colors reflecting across the beautiful ocean. It just reminds us that maybe we should wake up a little bit earlier so that we can capture the splendor of the day. And if you think you can do better from Wednesday all the way through till Friday, here's the number, 063-036-9649. We so look forward to seeing what your morning looks like, Mzansi. In fact, across the whole world, wherever you are tuned in from, please send us your morning view.
Your Eastern Cape come through, and nothing against KZN because y'all have been setting the bar, but wow, I would love to see more shots of the Eastern Cape, the raw, beautiful, untouched land of our country. Let's celebrate it, and we'll do it all again tomorrow morning. But what we're going to do right now, speaking of beauty, is talk about someone absolutely radiating that's coming to your Feel Good Breakfast show right now. We're talking about Sashi Naidu, who's joining the Tropica fam, but also going to give us a reason to get some bulletproof abs. If you've seen her and what she's been up to online, she's looking absolutely incredible and athletic at that, ready for the island clearly and ready to give you all the tips to maybe look exactly like her. So if you want to get your fitness on and find out all about the superstar, then go nowhere. We'll see you after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back, Feel Good Fam. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. Now, if you didn't know, the search for the next Tropica Island of Treasure destination is well underway. And of course, we've already seen Kenya, we've seen Mauritius, we've seen Turkey, and each location has brought something incredibly smooth and special. Now, there is still so much more to come, and one of the upcoming stops, it features the absolutely beautiful Sashi Naidu. And I mean, we can't completely give away the destination just yet. But Sashi, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you. It's always amazing to be here.
Incredible. Welcome to Expresso, but also welcome back to the country. I mean, you've been on a whirlwind of an adventure thanks to Tropica Island Search.
Yes.
How would you describe the island that you visited without saying too much?
Ooh, this island it's like 3 different islands on one island because there's a live volcano in this island, if anyone knows that. So obviously there's this beautiful lush greenery around that. And then there's the beach side of the island. And then and then there's just this desolate part on the volcano. So it's 3 different islands in one. So there's a lot to see, more than just your traditional white sand beaches. So yeah, I love my island. It's definitely gonna be the spot. I know it.
I'm feeling like everybody's taking what you're saying, going to Google quickly and putting all of it. What's
no
the island?
cheating.
No cheating. And obviously, it must be highlight after highlight when you are island hopping. What was the most incredible experience and the highlight for you?
Honestly, hanging out with Zanele.
She's a dream.
She is so much fun. And we were just like, they actually had to like say, can you guys stop laughing? Because we were just laughing and having the best time the entire trip. So that was the highlight for me.
Yes.
But we got to do a lot of fun stuff too, like homemade zip lines, which really didn't seem that safe.
We survived to tell the tale.
But I did survive to tell the tale, and we had to jump off of a water cliff at one point, and then I wanted to know, like, do I have life insurance? And as Nele jumped off one of the water cliffs, she realized that her lashes had gone for a swim. So there's on my island, there's a very beautiful fish with some lovely lashes swimming around the island.
I feel like this is a recurring story with Zanele because I think it was Jonathan's episode as well that she lost some eyelashes. So there's a common thread over here. You guys, you said that there's been so many activities on the island. Take me through a typical day. What time did the alarm go off? What did the itinerary look like? What time did we go to bed?
I don't know. You know, we want to make it all look fabulous for you guys at home, but we were working hard on this trip. The alarm went off at like 3:30 every morning, and we were shooting till well into the evening. I mean, thank goodness it was fun. Like it was probably one of the best 4 or 5 days that I've ever had. But it was long days and early mornings, late nights. But yeah, so much fun.
And who can even call it work when you're having so much fun, right?
Exactly, because everyone's like, aren't you exhausted? And I'm like, no, I'm living my dream here.
I get to travel for work.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we're trying to drop some more hints without giving away too much. And you are joining us in the cooking in the kitchen a little bit later on.
Oh, so we're going to cook some of the food from my destination. Oh.
So give me 2 dishes that you ate on your island that could maybe give us a little telltale sign.
The cooking is French. It's a predominantly French influence on the island.
Okay.
So if that's
clue number 1.
Yes, we just ate a lot of beautiful cheeses, meats. Yeah.
I mean, you're not giving away too much. You're keeping your cards very close to your chest.
Yeah.
I've watched a few seasons. I watched your season. Incredible.
Yes.
Watching at home, I'm like, easy work.
Did you watch season 2 or did you watch When I Won?
No, I watched season 2.
Okay, yes.
There we go. There we go. There you are. So my question is, I'm watching at home and I'm like, what do you mean you took 30 seconds to do that puzzle? I could have done that in 5 seconds. How are you drowning in the middle of the ocean? That's easy.
You know what? When you're under so much pressure, 100%. It is a completely different ball game because you're like there's adrenaline going and people are shouting at you and there's so much screaming going on. So yeah, the puzzles I think for me like are the most physical, like mentally challenging. But like the physical challenges weren't a problem, but
it was the mental
ones. Yeah.
So what makes a strong partner then?
I had a partner, funny enough, in the All-Star season who really could calm me down because I can get extremely competitive and not in a fun pretty way. Like, so he had this just really nice way of calming me down. So you obviously, everyone who comes to the island is physically fit and, you know, but having a partner where you can work in sync, when they're stressed, you calm them down. So I think just having a good synergy.
Incredible. And then let's take it back to season 2. What was your favorite challenge? Was it a physical one or was it a mental one?
Actually, we nailed all the puzzles. I think the physical challenges, because we had a guy whose both his parents were Olympic athletes.
Oh, how convenient.
How convenient, yeah. So you are going to compete. So we just like had to keep our temperament. And I just had to not shout as much.
I mean, it got you very far.
My poor partner was abused in my season. I thought, what are you doing? So I just had to, and as it got on in the days, I learned, like,
okay,
cool,
you were saying count to 5, Sashi,
yes,
we'll be okay.
Exactly.
And for the future contestants who are hitting season 12, what advice would you have for them?
Exactly what I just said. Keep your cool and do some mindful meditation before you go into each session. It is just a game after all. Yes, there is a lot of money at stake. It's only R1 million.
Only R1 million, easy.
You know, but just keep your cool before every challenge and you'll be fine.
Okay, and we have a bunch of Tropicas in front of us. Which one would you say is your fave flavor?
Well, I dressed up for Mango Peach. Should you not see? This is coordinated.
Okay, so let's swap that over.
Yes,
there we go.
you.
I actually tried this one, the berry cheesecake.
I've not tried that.
I tried it for the first time last week. It is delicious.
Ooh.
Do you want to open? You can have a sip right now.
you.
I know you dressed for Mango Peach, but let me tell you, give it out of a 10.
Oh my goodness.
Right? How delicious is that?
Okay, I have a new favorite. I have a new favorite. This is delicious.
We're hitting the kitchen very, very soon. Also, can you see I'm in a change of outfit because viewers at home, have you seen Sashi's abs? I said, oh my goodness, there is no way I can let you walk out that door without dropping the ab workout. So you're going to put me through my paces.
I've come ready for that. They did prepare me.
Okay.
So I'm ready.
I mean, how hectic is this workout going to be?
No, it's actually all slow, rhythmic movements, nothing too crazy.
You see, for you, that's not too crazy. But for me, I'm probably going to be fighting for survival.
No, you absolutely won't. You'll be just fine.
And how are you in the kitchen? Because we're going to be cooking a little later too.
I mean, I think you're going to do the cooking. I'm going to watch.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what they told me, just by the way. So we'll go watch some YouTube channels. How to turn on the stove for Sashi. Sashi, thank you so much for joining us. We're not saying goodbye just yet.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm going to go do some workouts. I mean, some warm-ups. I mean, can you even do warm-ups for abs?
No.
No, you see, I don't even know that. Sashi, I'll see you over there in our little workout outfits. Feel good, family. You don't want to go anywhere because, as I said, she is staying with us. We're going to be cooking up something delicious from the island that she went to. A little teaser, a little tips and tricks for you guys. And, of course, we're getting my body island ready, even though I'm staying right here in Johannesburg. Also, if you guys missed Tropica Island Search last night with Zanella and Chad, you guys can catch the repeat today at 2 p.m. on SABC2. If you need it on S3 rather. If you guys need any convincing as to why you should tune in, take a look at this.
This week, in search of the next location, I'm in Antalya, Turkey with season 11 contestant Chad Jones.
Where we explore the trio of sea, sun and sand, and also the cultural and historical discoveries of this Mediterranean paradise. Everywhere we go is just view.
You almost feel like you've been transported back in time. Will Antalya come out as the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6, repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
I love this. Getting so excited by the fact that Sashi's also not going anywhere. She's still going to be giving us some tips on how to get those 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many abs there are, but we want all of them. But for now, though, we got a conversation we want to have with you, Mzansi.
That's true. We said, what is your I feel like I've got my life together moment? Inspire us via WhatsApp, or you can find us at Expresso Show. So let's check out what you got in touch with us over WhatsApp.
Yeah, y'all come through with lots of answers and lots of options as well. So I don't know where we're going to go first. We'll go to the socials. And Tembe Lihle in Gubane says, good morning, Expresso team. Happy Tuesday. My life together moment is sipping coffee in the sun with a clear to-do list and a full fridge. Super basic, but it sets the tone for the day.
That's amazing.
Claire, that is incredible. I love that. Just setting the picture for how we could all master this moment. Yeah.
Nothing better than ticking off things on your to-do list.
Absolutely.
Too. Jenny B. King Tonga, I assume it's a Libra thing, because I would my bedroom door and close my bedroom door and tell everyone at home that I'm off to town while taking a nap.
Ooh, that's
prioritize.
Smart. I'm going to try that, actually.
Yes, rest is productive.
Guys, I'm off to work and then... I love it.
Well, let's have a listen to what you also had to say, Mzansi.
Hey, Dwayne, what's up? Good morning.
Hey, Expresso.
Hi.
My moment, I organized my entire week in one night. Work, meals, exercise, even fun stuff. And actually stuck to it. I felt like I had life on a string, even if only for a day. Thank you.
Thank
man, nice, Dwayne. I feel like Dwayne did all of that while he was still in bed
This
as
is
well.
what I'm saying.
Killed it.
He's like, before I even open my eyes, I'm productive. On a Sunday reset, that's the perfect thing to do as well. Meal prep, exercise prep. Do you prep your exercises in advance as well?
I used to, but I kind of just plan out the week. There's a balance that I always need to incorporate. So as long as we kind of tick in those boxes and have some sort of control of our life, that's when I feel like I am winning.
Right. Go in with a purpose. Go in with a
intention.
reason.
So maybe the intention can be that we set the intention to our abs, because obviously Sashi's not going anywhere, and she did promise us some movement, and we want to know how to look that fit and island ready. So don't go anywhere. Maybe just get your fitness gear on, and you can take part in this one too. I mean, look at that.
Come on.
Yeah. It's like steel. You could cook eggs on that thing. Come on now. Sashi, can't wait for it. We'll see you in just a bit.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Feel Good family. It is, of course, your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. There is a reason why I'm in my cute outfit workout, because I said, Sashi, please drop that ab routine right now. Am I going to get her abs in 2 minutes? No. But Feel Good fam, it's about consistency over perfection. Sashi, I mean, how long did it actually take you to finally see the abs popping out?
Look, I've been training for a while now.
Yes.
And I think, yes, it's very nice to have a little six-pack on the chiseled, but it's actually having core strength is so good for you, for your posture, for your mobility, as you get older to pick up heavy items. It's just going to give you more longevity in life to have a strong core. So it's not just about the vanity aspect, which is nice. It's great to look good in a bikini, but the reason why you want to train your abs is it's going to set you forward for a healthy, longer life.
Okay.
So core stability, that is what we want.
I'm ready for my longer, healthy life. Let's start. What's the first thing?
I'm going to get on the floor.
Am I joining you?
Yes.
Okay.
You may.
Why? Thank
you.
you.
So I'm going to do it at an angle so the cameras can kind of pick up on this. So these muscles are actually called slow twitch muscles, which means they're different from the other. They're built for endurance.
Okay.
So when you do ab exercises, because these are the mistakes that people make. So they do very quick movements, which you don't want to do. You want to do slow, controlled movements.
Okay.
And because then you are engaging the entire muscle group, and that's going to give you the best results.
Perfect.
Slow and controlled.
Okay, what's the first one?
So the first one we'll do is just an easy crunch. It's not a difficult thing to do, and you want to pretend that you've got an apple between your chin and your chest.
Oh, clever.
As you do it. So,
and how many of these should we be doing?
At least 20.
2, 3. How many do you do a day, by the way, in total?
So I will now be the personal trainer and watch that you are doing it correctly.
Okay.
So because they're slow twitch fibers and built for endurance, with other muscles, you want to give your muscles a break.
Okay.
But the best results for abs are going to come from doing, let's say, 50 to 100 every day.
Holy moly.
It's not that hard.
Okay.
And the other brilliant exercise for abs is the bicycle exercise. So with a bicycle exercise, you are going to, and again, slow and controlled.
Okay, so that leg straight.
There we go. 1,
2. Oh, controlled. I'm going fast.
Slow and controlled.
Oh, I can
because
feel
that
it.
is what you see at the gym when people do abs. They do.
Right.
That's not going to do anything.
And you're not controlling the movement.
Yes. So you would try and get your flexibility. You want to try touch all the way as far as you can. Slow.
Can my elbow touch my knee? No. Oh my goodness.
Go. 45.
That burns.
Yes. And then also a very, very good core exercise, because this is all about core. Just sitting up straight every day is going to help.
So
you.
even in the car, at the office?
Even in the car, if you're sitting up straight, you're engaging your core, and then you can end off a workout. Now, understand I said 50 to 100. If you just do 20 a day, slow and controlled, that's perfect.
And build it up.
Yeah, so every morning, just wake up, just do a quick 20, get the blood flowing, doing those bicycle exercises.
Yes.
It's more about consistency
than perfection.
Yes, exactly.
And how important is nutrition? Like, yes, I'm doing 50 to 100 a day, but is nutrition, is it a 50-50? Is it a 70?
So I would say absolutely 2 things. One, they always say abs are built in the kitchen, so it's what you're having. But more important than that, I've also noticed that stress, because when we are under extreme amounts of stress, which I think every modern day woman and man is under stress, you tend, that hormone called cortisol makes you tend to store fats in your diet. So even just practicing breathing and being like peace, like things that remove stress, will actually help you get rid of that gut.
Okay, and obviously the abs are a muscle, so should we be adding weight to it, or should we just be doing all body weight over here?
No, you don't need to add. And to be honest, you engage your core with whatever exercises you're doing. So I've also gotten to a point where I will do 20 of these exercises, but in the other exercise I do for more functional training, so that my core is always engaged.
Right.
So you don't specifically then just need to do ab workout.
Okay.
But we're going to end off with
there's more.
Just one
A killer one, isn't it? Obviously, Sashi has to end with a killer one.
The technique is correct, because this will engage your entire core and body. And
Is it the plank?
It's the plank.
I can see
It's
what you're gearing up for.
So you just want to know how to do a plank correctly.
All right.
Be shoulder width apart. Okay, and then you want everything from your legs to be engaged. So if you're doing it properly, you should feel it
there we go.
All the way along your body. So you want this to be as low as possible.
Am I good?
Yes, this is great. So you want to keep this low and engage. Or are you feeling it working?
I'm feeling it everywhere. And how long are we supposed to be keeping this for?
So I would say a minute.
A minute?
A minute, and then you build up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But you're doing well.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Can I come for personal training sessions with
you?
Any
day of the week.
Oh my goodness. Because I heard that you have to add weight to it in order for it to bulge out, and that's how you get all the other muscles. So we're
I do a lot of my training just with body weights. So yeah.
Okay, and then take me through a daily eating plan for yourself.
So the biggest thing, everyone wants to know, how do I lose weight?
Yes.
Right? If I want to lose 10 kilograms, the biggest things you can do is firstly consume more water. Water is essential for metabolizing. If you're trying to lose weight and you're not drinking water, you are doing yourself a disservice. So at least for me, 3 liters of water a day, non-negotiable. That 10,000 steps, it sounds silly, but you need the 10,000 steps. Whether you're running it, jogging it, walking at snail's pace, just get that movement in. And then the biggest thing is protein. At every single meal, making sure that you're getting a good quality protein source. So you need at least 100 grams. And 100 grams of protein is not 100 gram steak. You need to check what you're having. And it becomes pretty easy to know what you're putting into your body. So first, you kind of have to watch, how many grams of protein is this? But like after you've been doing it for about 2 weeks,
it just comes so natural
to you. And you make the right food options.
Oh my goodness. Well, talking about food, we're hitting the kitchen just now. Hopefully, we'll be able to get her protein goal for today, right, y'all? Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I don't think I have abs of gold right now. I don't have $1 million abs just yet. But over there in Cape Town, I think they might be able to make you R1 million richer. Let's check it out.
We can try our best for sure, right?
Maybe a couple millions.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Mzansi, we could definitely end this march with a bang. When you play Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million rand jackpot. It all goes down today. So please, let's help you to make it rain lots of cash when it comes to March.
We need to bank that money. So you are absolutely correct. And the question is, what are you waiting for? You want to buy your tickets now so you can get that money in the bank, and you can do it in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, or you can use cell phone banking.
Now head over to our socials. You can find us at Expresso Show. We posted all the details there. And then you can Panda Pusha Play Powerball Plus for an estimated 56 million rand jackpot today. And we're just saying that, yes, in fact, you could win multi-millions.
I don't know what I do with all those millions, but right now, if you think about the fact that there's like, 54 million in total? That means almost every single week you can spend $1 million for an entire year.
Why not?
That thought alone is going to get us crazy, get us excited, and it's got to get you to buy those tickets. So literally, what are you waiting for?
Mzansi, it's always so lovely when we get to do this. Why? Because, my friend, it is all about making sure that even when we are working out in studio, looking so beautiful, we can still stay fresh, right?
I mean, does it look that I just broke a sweat out? No. Do I smell fresh still, Zan?
Yes.
Yes, you know why?
Because Dove.
Because Dove. Dove is always here handy. I mean, we start our days super early at about 3 a.m. in the morning, which means we need all day freshness. And Dove is right there with us for that incredible freshness.
100%. And one of the things that I also know is that we 100% love the fact that we can always step into our confidence every single time we come onto set, because Dove always has our backs, right? And one thing about Dove, they are all about 100% making sure that each and every one of us do have that confidence. Why? They have the best when it comes to making sure that each and every one of us throughout the day we're able to be fresh.
100%. And the thing about obviously smelling good, when you smell good, you feel good and you do good, and you need that silent confidence. And Dove is all about giving you that self-confidence and, of course, that positive self-esteem. We absolutely love them.
Exactly. But this is the thing. Dove, they are just leveling up and doing the most. They said, yeah, we're going to make you feel fresh. Yes, we're going to give you the confidence that you need, even when you've just worked out on set. But then they also want you, my friend, to get an incredible, beautiful experience of a lifetime. And can I tell you how?
Tell me more.
Can I tell you what it is?
1, 2, 1, 2, tell me.
Okay, listen, properly, Mzansi. Dove wants to give you double tickets to the FIFA World Cup 2026. And I know maybe you're thinking like, no, that's a screen over here where we're going to come watch together. No, my friend, it is you actually going to the FIFA World Cup 2026. So let me tell you how you can do that, right?
I'm listening.
When you purchase any 2 Dove or Dove Men Plus Care deodorants, you could win one of 10 double tickets to the FIFA World Cup 2026. And friend, all you got to do is visit dove.co.za. And this, my friend, is where you need to make sure you do it today. Why? The competition closes today, the 31st of March. And it's huge, it's big. And honestly and truly, friend, I love the fact that it is all about you getting this beautiful experience while Dove just continues to take care of us. And T's and C's do apply. You can find them on expressoshow.com. But isn't that such a beautiful thing?
Imagine your favorite team is in the final of the FIFA World Cup. You are sweating. You are nervous. You need Dove there as your bestie in your bag.
I am so done with you. And Mzansi, we know that we are excited here in Johannesburg. However, we also know that our friends over in Cape Tizi Foshizi are just as excited. My friends, what's going on?
I will say and agree with you, ladies, that I love the grapefruit and lemongrass smell. Ral, if you haven't already, just bring that in.
Okay, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. It all makes sense right now. Now listen, we've got a lot of other incredible things to look forward to right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Not just a good smelling ambiance and the inspiration for it, but also something new on the list. We're talking about Lacuno. It's a new pet food, a new and housing of just delicious treats and all the good stuff to fuel our loved ones. I'm talking about our animals, our pets, our cats, our dogs.
Our besties.
They are going to need to stick around for this one.
I love that. And then we also head into the kitchen with Sashi Naidu to serve up a tropical treat, and it's all about her favorite recipe that once again allows her to look as good as she does. So stick around for that.
Get some more of that, man. Ooh, yeah, bring it on.
Hi guys, we're the Gut Girls and we're super excited to have partnered with Entiro in their Feed the Good campaign.
You stand a chance of winning one of 3 Le Creuset 5,000 Rand hampers weekly.
Head over to the Entiro website and download the Feed the Good recipe booklet.
You then cook one of these recipes, take a picture and upload it to your social media platform and tag Entiro Probiotic.
If you missed any of the details, find them in the caption below as well as the T's and C's.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're beautiful people, and maybe also those incredible pets that I see sitting next to you right now. Listen, the bond between a pet and its owner is real, it's honest, and I think with Absolute Pets, they are truly understanding this, how important it is to our owners, to us, the ones that love our pets so much. So this is why we are joined by a really incredible panel this morning, joined by their Head of Marketing, Genevieve Adams, the Buying Manager, Tonia Zorbas, and their Technologist, Bongiwe Ndlovu. Yes, three absolute queens here to share insights about their locally produced in-house pet food brand, Lacuno. I got it correctly? Is that how you pronounce it?
That's right.
I feel like we should celebrate this moment because it feels like something new on the market, something exciting for me being a passionate pet owner. So firstly, I'm going to say good morning to all of you. How are we doing?
Yeah, all
good.
Good. Thank you for having us.
Good. So Genevieve, let's get straight into it. Let's talk about what's going on with Lacuno. What makes it different to other sort of pet foods that are out on the market right now?
Thank you, Raul. I mean, at Absolute Pets, we recognized and appreciate that South African pet parents really do care about what they feed their pets.
Definitely do.
They want to give them the best. However, many of them struggle to afford the top quality diets, often the imported brands. And so we developed Lacuno as a solution to that. They're all very highly nutritious recipes, but at a more affordable price. And so it allows many more South African pet parents to give their pets a top quality diet. But in terms of what makes it different, unique, special, it is produced locally, so it supports local business, job creation. It has a lower carbon footprint because we're obviously not shipping it in from overseas.
Ooh, okay. Nature Boy is celebrating that as well. Thank you.
And then I think what makes it extra special, which I'm very excited to share, is that it has an animal welfare component.
What?
When we launched the brand in 2018, actually, we also launched an animal welfare initiative.
Yeah.
And so for every bag sold, R1 goes into a fund. And to date, that fund has reached over R1 million.
Wow.
And we've already donated over 700,000 Rand to about 40 animal welfare organizations across South Africa.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so I think it's thanks to the Lacuno customers. When they're choosing a Lacuno, it's not just about choosing a quality diet for your pet, you're also choosing to help pets in need. So that's something we're really proud of.
Yeah, it's something like the fight against like the big struggle when it comes to pets and education. So a guilt-free experience when you're purchasing.
100%.
At the same time, you're creating impact. Well, come on now, this is awesome. All right, Tonia, so take me through the range. Can you explain to me what's exciting to look forward to? And I've got a few things that I'm looking out for my pets as well. I've got an older one, I've got a puppy and one in between. So each of them has a very specific need. What's happening in the range? Is it ticking a couple boxes?
Of course. So our range, we started with a simple goal in mind, to provide a high-quality, all-breed range of pet food that caters for our pets at every life stage.
Brilliant, yeah.
So the range is underpinned and has a solid foundation on complete and balanced nutrition, catering for their everyday needs. As we developed and engaged with our pet parents, as well as looked at international trends, we developed more specialized diets. So we've got no grain options for cat and dog.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Yeah, and also variants that cater for larger breed dogs, both adults and puppies.
Yeah.
Furthermore, we really created a deeper understanding of what are the most common health concerns our pet parents have. We found that these were weight management, joint issues, and sensitivity, so skin and coat, gut. And alongside our vet and top animal nutritionists, we developed a range that targets these specific concerns.
Brilliant.
So really making a difference in their pets' lives.
Right, you're answering our questions, our needs.
Yeah. And I mean, the range is broad. We have something for every pet. We have 21 different options across cat and dog. And obviously, no range is complete without treats.
I was going to ask you, you've got to get the snacks in, yep.
So we started with a healthy range of dog biscuits packed with superfoods, and we've recently launched a range of meat treats with added functional benefits. So there really is something for everyone.
I love that, and the treats aren't something that's almost negative. This is serving like actual value for the dog at the same time, especially when you're training, when you're trying to learn those tricks or just get obedience. It's really good that you're not just giving them like sugar or something crazy that spikes their energy levels. I want to talk about quality because I'm someone that is so pedantic about what I put in my body. I want to make sure that my protein boxes are ticked. I've got athlete dogs. That's what I like to think. They're like athletes just like me. So Bongiwe, I think you're the perfect person to chat about quality. You the technologist, so is this box being ticked? Am I, if I'm going to get this product, making sure that my animals are getting that good balance and the good quality that I'm looking for?
Of course.
Simple answer, yes.
So quality is a big thing for the Lokuno brand, and for us, in terms of how we defined it, we've made it very tangible. So it starts with the high levels of protein that we've built in. Not just high levels of protein, but we're talking high quality animal protein from sources like chicken, fish, which are quite rich in essential amino acids, highly digestible. So your pet is actually absorbing and benefiting to build those strong muscles, energy. We've also included functional foods, omega-rich oils to support the skin and coat health, prebiotics, fibers for support of the gut health as well. We have vitamins and minerals for the essential immune system build up as well. And we've been intentional in the inclusion of superfoods, nutrition-dense superfoods such as cranberries as well. And in terms of what we leave out for the brand, we're also quite specific. We have been intentional in ensuring that there are no artificial flavorings, no artificial colorants in that brand. And also it's about how we make it. So we produce Lokuno under very strict food safety and quality standards to ensure that the pet parent, when they choose Lokuno, they're getting complete nutrition, they're getting quality ingredients and trust. And that's essentially what makes Lokuno so special in terms of quality.
All right, so I'm going to just shout out to my pups at home. Listen, guys, I hope you get excited. There's some new food coming your way, and definitely so grateful for all three of you ladies being out here. I think I've found something that's affordable, that has the quality, and has everything that I need. And I think, Genevieve, that's something quite important for me, looking towards something like my older dog that has some issues, arthritis and things like this. I'm seeing that there's a cost to it as well. So now I'm quite intimidated looking at a new product. Am I going to still be able to afford it and give my pet what it needs and get that quality? Is this something that I could lend towards a brand like Lokuno, perhaps?
Yeah, Ral, I think that's a question a lot of pet parents face the challenge solving. So a great way to work out the value you're getting is to actually look at the cost per day. It's a common misperception that if the selling price of one bag is higher than the selling price of a next bag, that's actually costing you more. And that's not necessarily the case. With these higher quality foods like Lokuno, you're feeding your pet a far more nutritious meal, which means they're getting more out of every bite. So the portion sizes are smaller. And the bag lasts a lot longer.
That's actually a really good thing, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, if we just take a 15 kg bag of Lokuno adult dog food, say you've got a medium-sized dog, and you work out what that's costing you per day, it comes to around 16 Rand 32 cents a day. And to put that into perspective, if you think about the cost of your cappuccino, that could
way beyond that,
that could feed your pet for 2 to 3 days on Lokuno. It's about 490 Rand a month. And, you know, moving over to cats, for example, an adult cat, it's as little as 7.79 Rand per day.
Wow.
Only roughly 230 Rand a month. And that's to give them a highly nutritious quality diet. And so, yes, that's a very good exercise for all pet parents to do, to work out what you can actually afford if the food you're feeding is actually offering you good value for money.
That's a paradigm shift right there, because the perception is that quality costs so much money that for South Africans you can't even afford it. But some of you've got it right. You're giving us quality, we're not breaking the bank, and I can't be more grateful for this, because I think every pet owner has been looking for this. And we got the answers, Mzansi. So I'm excited to talk to you about the fact that this one has been formulated by expert nutritionists and team of them that have come through and really done the most to bring this product to the stature that it is. We're talking about Lokuno, which offers a highly digestible, protein-rich diet for your beloved pets. Now, you can shop these products and more at Absolute Pets, available in-store and online. I'm going to thank this incredible panel for educating us and for giving us the answers we need. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, Mzansi, you know that uncomfortable burning feeling in your chest after eating, or heartburn that just keeps coming back? Well, it could actually be linked to a peptic ulcer. That's where Alsonic can help. Well, Alsonic works by coating your stomach lining with a protective layer, helping to shield it from irritation for up to 6 hours. It's also easy to use. Just 5 milliliters of the suspension or 1 tablet can protect your stomach during the day. Now, we want you to keep an eye out for Alsonic's updated packaging coming to a pharmacy shelf soon. Plus, Alsonic is giving you the chance to win one of 5 2,500 Rand cash send vouchers. Just head over to Alsonic's Facebook page and enter that competition today.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
Well, when we come back from this very short break, Mzansi, we're going to get into the kitchen once again, this time out in Jozi, where our girls to the power of 3 are going to be cooking a delicious dish along with Sashi Naidu. And it's all to do with a delicious sausage and rice and sauce, a really great island meal for our island gals. We'll see you after this.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Feel Good fam, welcome back. We're about to make a quick, fast meal. Obviously, it is inspired by the island that Sashi went to. It's called Rogoli. So see, it is such a difficult name. Are we ready? Let's go.
But it's a difficult name, but very easy to make. You're going to pour in some olive oil.
There we go.
The French love their garlic.
True.
Another hint.
Sashi, I didn't know that you were so handy in the kitchen, I must say.
Darling, I bring out all the stuff.
Yeah. So that's the onions.
The onion goes in. You just want it till it's fragrant. It doesn't need to brown completely.
Oh, she even said till it's fragrant. Did you hear that?
And you're starting to get out the aromas.
I love that. I can already smell it.
And then the sausages need some browning.
Yeah, so the sausages have already been boiled for 10 minutes.
Okay, that you
and
did.
then they're going to go in. Yes, of course I got you much earlier than you two.
Oh, please. 3 a.m.
But the tomatoes are going in there.
Okie dokie. And then what type of sausage is that, by the way?
This is a pork sausage, but I assume you can substitute if you want to make it a halal.
Of course. Okay, so we put the sausage in there. I love that it's a one-pot dish.
Right.
Like you just squeeze everything inside and we're good to go.
Easy.
That's my kind of vibe.
And then we've got chili. This is for you. I know you won't eat anything without chili. We've got thyme, bay leaf.
Oh, nice.
All in there.
And then can we even start tasting soon once it's all in there?
Yes, of course you can, my
She's
darling.
going to pour some spice in over there.
The last spice is turmeric. And then you just let that go, and then it becomes a delicious, yummy
delicious
dish. Now, when I got here before you at like 2 a.m., I was cooking this dish.
There it is.
So would you like to do some tasting?
I mean, you know what? Thank goodness for you getting here at 1 a.m. Otherwise,
Otherwise, we'd all be going hungry.
You know what I mean? We wouldn't be eating whatsoever.
And we obviously have some rice here, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Beautifully boiled
This
rice.
looks delicious. Sashi, congrats. 2 a.m. in the morning. You did such a good job.
Sashi was cooking since midnight, Kesani. So,
Gone from 3 to 2 to 1.
What does it taste like?
This is wifey material right here. Sashi,
so
10 out of 10.
Where's my husband?
There's no poison. Where's my husband? 10 out of 10. Delicious. I'm going to take
Thank you
another
very much.
Special. Just full of surprises.
This is teamed with some Tropica. This is my new favorite flavor.
The cheesecake one. Okay.
I love it.
Let's cheers. And we are out of here, correct? What a jam-packed show right here. We're ending it off here in the kitchen with Sashi and my girl Zad.
Yes.
We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow.
It's true.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
Another feel-good production.